There it is. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone new and old. Let's fuck with the volume real quick so I can make sure that this is a high quality stream.
Hi, koala?
A high koala, getting high on that eucalyptus herb.
It's October, so we're gonna start cashing in on our cats now.
Yeah, we got them specifically for this. They're so cute.
Give me money. I'm Black Cat.
He seems like he hates this.
I think he's purring, so.
Yeah, okay. It just seems
He's
like you
in
have
a headlock.
Yeah, you're having like a full Nelson.
Is that what this is called?
Yeah, when you go up behind someone and lock their arms. Xerxes.
He loved it.
Fucking loved it. Yeah, so for our first stop staring at us like that. Yeah.
Is it okay if I turn it up?
Yeah.
I
Maybe
want
not
to
that
get
loud.
in the mood.
Maybe not that loud.
No.
Put it down to like 14.
Nah.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Actually, I'm gonna turn it down. It's gonna leak into the microphone. It's gonna be a whole thing. 16. Cut the difference, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so for Halloween, it's Halloween already. Did you guys know that? October 1st is officially Halloween.
For the next 31 days.
Yeah, so for the first day of Halloween.
And then automatically it's Mike's birthday for the next 31 days after
yeah,
that.
right. So, yeah, my birthday is November 1st, so I want to find maybe something to do that's special on that day, or just the whole month.
Yeah.
Have a new theme for November. I don't know.
Are there 30 days in November?
I don't know.
You sang the song recently.
30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31.
Halloween!
Halloween! Happy Halloween, Logic. Also, hello. So for our first... Yeah, how's the audio? Can you hear, like, the choir singing in the background, or... What's it called?
Beautiful.
Background?
It's just like getting louder and louder.
Ah, get out of
Look,
here.
he's got blood on his hand. I never noticed.
Oh, shit, I just dropped your phone. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
He does. He's been murdering. Yeah, so for the first,
Do you ever...
for the first day of Halloween, we're playing Bloodborne, a game that we've wanted to play for a really long time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm really excited to play it on stream and with you all the way through. Because
I've never seen it all the way through.
Yeah, like I've played like an hour for her before, but that was pretty much it.
I love the look of this game. It just seems like Dark Souls, but spoopy.
Yeah.
Like Halloween
That's literally what it
Souls.
is. It's so good.
And
you got werewolves and cultists and witches and...
I remember the beginning pretty well.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get the whole experience.
Cinematic experience.
Yeah. Yeah, so, sorry, what were you gonna say? Now that we're in cutscene mode?
I don't know if I want to say it anymore.
Oh, okay. If you change your mind again, feel free to let me know.
It's about Xerxes' butt.
Oh. What about it?
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my god!
What happened to your eyes?
I hear Goof Troop is pretty spooky. It's spooky.
How
about-
okay, that'll be
how
our
about-
game for tomorrow.
How about we play Goof Troop for November, and that can be the birthday stream. We can play it on, not November 5th, because we're going to be in Boston, November 5th.
Yeah.
We have a Tenacious D concert then.
You know you're going to play whatever you want on your birthday, regardless of what you say now.
Yeah. It's my birthday. I got to do whatever. What do you want me to...
Name max speed.
Okay.
Can you name max speed metal?
Yeah. Max speed metal.
Max speed metal. It's good for this emo game. Xerxes!
Okay, age. He's a young boy. He's young. New global emote that I love. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
We are Venom. I want to see Venom. It's gonna be a good Halloween movie.
That's really cool. A good Halloween movie.
Why is it not a sequel to Spider-Man 3? That's what I really want to know. I feel like they could have really taken Eric Foreman and really done something beautiful with him in that movie. I want to have you play vicariously through me with this game.
Okay.
So if
I
you
get to make all the decisions.
Yeah, well, not like most of them. Yeah, like if you see like a path you want me to go down that I didn't go down, say like go down that way, and I'll be like, all right. If you want me to use a certain weapon, I'll use that weapon. You know, you want me to put on an outfit, I'll put on that outfit.
Cool.
I just want you to
I want
be
you
able
to do the whole game naked.
It's gonna be tough. I might get banned.
I didn't mean your character, I meant you.
You're finally uploading to YouTube 3 days in a row. Don't get used to it.
No, get used to it so that I never fail again.
Yeah, like I started my new job for weekends.
Milk toast.
Yeah, you milk toast piece of human garbage. I want this one because it's got 420 blood echoes.
That's perfect.
I think I want like a skill build, but you pick. You know, this is just like in Dark Souls. You're picking like what your stats are allocated to.
I don't know what any of them mean, so...
So, strength and skill are strength and dexterity. They're the same. Vitality and endurance, they're the same. Arcane is my magic, and Blood Tinge is fucking useless, so don't worry about it. You know, so like Milk Toast is kind of evenly spread. This one has a lot of health. This one's got high skill and endurance. I think I want that one, but you pick.
I want you to be a troubled child.
A troubled child. Yeah, my name's Max Speed. My name is Max Speed.
I didn't bullied like shit in school.
I didn't have a easy time.
Poor kid.
Oh yeah, so I started my new job on weekends. So I think you said you wanted to have 2 videos every weekend uploaded.
Yeah.
Right, 1 to 2 videos.
I don't know,
we'll see how long.
I have a stockpile of a shit ton right now, so I'm just gonna boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, just pile, like charge all through it.
Get it all behind me so I can start making new things.
How about do I have a favorite? No favorites. Isn't there a way to like pick? Yeah, similar face. Let's pick. I like that one. I like this one.
All right.
Okay, and then let's just fuck with his hair a little bit. You know, where's his hair?
Can we make him look weird?
Okay. How about all sliders to the right?
Yeah.
Build, find, scale.
He's large.
And in charge.
Very large.
He's a very hefty boy. Alright, nice.
It's good. It's good.
Does that keep it? Yeah, okay. All sliders to the
What's
right.
up with his chest? He's got like a...
Ew. He's got little up boobs.
Little up boobs.
Yeah, little upward boobies.
Huh.
That's, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good
But skin color
Looks very, like...
blue. Sickly.
Sick. Yeah, you don't look well, man.
Yeah.
He's got the virus.
Oof, God.
Now he's Santa.
He's got rosy cheeks. Face details. Oh, God. Jesus. All right. All sliders to the right. That's how you... Oh, God.
Looks like an apple.
Just a nasty apple that's just been...
bruised and forgotten.
Now he's grumpy. He's like...
He's just a grumpy apple, man.
Look at his nose go. What the... See, your nose could be a lot worse.
Thanks.
Oh, God. I don't even... He's just getting worse.
It looks like he's slowly decaying while we're doing this.
I know, this is what the body looks like 5 minutes after death. By the end, it'll be 20 minutes. Oh, my God. Look at this. It's like an actual bird. Like, we're never going to see his face in game, I bet, so...
Oh, look at his eyes. They're so sad. Now he's just feeling bad.
I'm scared. Hey, Revan. Congrats. I wish you both all the best. Thank you, Jake. My work put me in another sketch motel. Was it the Bates Motel? With Master Bates, the headmaster.
Headmaster Bates.
I wonder why 255 is the max. 255 is such a weird max speed.
That's his name.
Oh, God. Are we going to keep this going?
Yeah, I'm liking where this is.
Why is his,
I don't know.
His nose is getting the worst of it. Look at him.
His face, like, it's not normal.
It's like
He's
someone
just, like,
pinched him and pulled him out.
Like that Mario Party minigame.
The facelift minigame.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like Beetlejuice when they start fucking with their faces and stretching them all out. Doesn't that kind of remind you of this? Except, you know, this is a lot.
He already had some skin issues before all this happened.
Yeah. That's legit Palpatine.
I don't know, even Palpatine's a little more attractive.
Yeah, a little bit more put together. He at least showers and probably used like lightning to sculpt his face, you know? Is that a thing you could probably do, maybe?
Maybe. Lightning surgery.
I don't know how many sliders there are here, but I'm enjoying where this is going.
I feel like we've come too far not to see it through.
Yeah, we gotta finish this. So gross looking. He's going through a terrible divorce.
His chin's getting weird.
Oh, God. Oh. Okay, what is this one?
It's the type where people take hookers and the cops kick down the doors, but it's better than the last one. But the bathroom isn't as good as the last one.
What was the last one like? If this one's better than the last one. Ew.
Why is his, like, face so small?
Ugh, I'm gonna vomit. I'm actually gonna vomit.
That's
Well,
pretty
alright.
rude. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that?
He looks like a chicken now. All right, pure white. Ooh,
I like that.
That looks really cool. Ah, that looks really cool, actually.
I liked it red, too. Red looks pretty good.
All sliders to the right. You can't pick favorites here.
I know. All sliders to the right.
There we go. All right, let's do this one.
I like it. He looks like a bird. See if you turned a bald eagle into a bird. This is America.
Wait, a bald eagle into a bird?
I mean, a bald eagle into a person.
What about this? You like that?
He looks pretty good.
Maybe something else. We can do that one.
I like that one better.
Okay.
You need to see that over protruding
Yeah, what about
chin.
eyelashes. Can't even see them, so what doesn't matter?
You can see him now. It just looks like he's got like whiskers on his eyes.
They're just protruding from every possible angle.
He's a beady little eyes.
Okay, pupils, size of them, big. Color of them, always to the right.
How do you think he talks?
Why do you ask?
I don't even understand him.
They, I don't know.
They didn't, so I had
yeah,
a
they
troubled
didn't.
childhood.
Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. What in Sam's hell are you creating? Don't worry about what we're creating. It's the type. Oh, my niece and nephew have gone home, and I'm already feeling really empty today. That's shitty.
Hashtag whisker eyes, or whisker eyes.
Whisker off her feet. Oh, here we go. This is what I really want, more sliders. Yeah, it's like once you get used to having family there and then they leave, it's just like, okay, well, now what? You know? I've been there, done that. You want some big John Lennon glasses?
Yeah! You gotta cover up those eyes.
The color of them is white, definitely. Yeah, gotta cover the eyes.
Look at it. Actually, looks pretty good. He looks kind of like our landlord's husband.
That's horribly rude, but okay. Save the favorites, please. All sliders to the right. Did it save? All right, this is our guy.
He looks great. He's perfect for this game.
Max Speed Metal. I wrote Speed like that so it looks like it could be like an actual name.
Yeah.
But it's still pronounced Max Speed. That looks like a big bird when I first got here a second ago.
Yeah, now we play Skyrim, make a character in Skyrim. Just make a character in every game we have.
Yeah, just all sliders to the right. I was inspired to do all sliders to the right by Storm Dane Productions on YouTube. That was his, every time he reviewed a game, he would like make his character all sliders to the right.
Really?
And, yeah, so that was like his
It's
gimmick.
a good little gimmick, yeah.
And inspired me. All
That's
right,
a little shout out there.
Yeah, a little shout out. Go check him out. He doesn't upload nearly as much as he used to, but I still enjoy watching him.
Alien Overlord.
Yeah, what's up, Alien?
Oh, what's up?
How's it going? Sorry that we're not reading every chat message. You know, like I've said before, just gonna throw this out there. If there's something really important that you want us to read, just say it again until we see it. Like, and tag us in it too. Like tag @Jesus' Moose, and it'll tell me. Should have modeled it exactly after this guy.
It kind of looks a little bit like him,
A
but,
little bit, yeah.
like,
The hairs.
after he's dead and been decaying for a few years. Do you like that?
I do. Hi. It's a Family Guy reference, I think. It used to be my mom's ringtone, and it was the worst. Her phone would start going off, and it's like, Mom, Mom,
I remember
Mom. Yeah. Doing some body work. Yeah, okay. Body or body? That could...
Like bot work or body?
Why did that just show up?
Yeah.
Is that set on the timer? Or maybe Logic did it from a
It's
different...
Ganon.
Oh my
He's
god.
back.
It's the calamitous Ganinus. I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to hang out with you guys for a while. Yeah, I saw you for like a good few days in a row, and then just disappeared to go to your home planet.
Spooky.
Yeah, this thing's really creepy.
It's like, oh, it feels like it's skin got turned inside out and then also like burned off a little.
And then also grew hair.
How did you do that, man?
Who is that sexy motherfucker?
Who is she?
Oh, these guys are my favorite characters.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah. You can put little top hats on them later in the game.
Oh my god. Oh,
yeah.
it's kind of sad.
I know. I don't even know what their lore
Probably just
is.
like lost souls that don't know where they are. Or...
Probably the lost Dark Souls. All the people that die in Dark Souls come here to be a little boy.
Sad.
You found yourself a hunter.
And this is the ultimate waifu. You should do a cosplay of that girl.
Yeah.
I would fucking love that. That would be a great Halloween
That'd be good.
Thing.
Gotta figure it out soon.
Okay, so tell us if the audio is bad or good. Like if you can't hear the volume enough, or if if you can't hear us enough, just let us know. We'll fix it. Handwritten scrawl: seek pale blood to transcend the hunt.
It's called a scroll. God.
Scroll. Yes, just read it wrong. It's like handwritten scrawl. So that's the whole plot. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. That's all you're given.
And then it's like, all right, this is enough to build a game off of, I guess.
It's like in Dark Souls 1, the only goal is ring the 2 bells, and then it goes off from there.
I'm actually pretty bummed that we didn't decide to make Maxwell a woman. I really like looking at the woman's butt during this game.
It's not as good of a butt as it could be. Okay, so I'm going to try to kill this guy, because you can. Whoops. He's just kind of hard, but
Gave away your location.
it's worth it.
Yeah, I think I remember you did this the first time I watched you. You killed him. And it was like, I was like, this is taking so long.
That's because you got to do this.
I know.
Bam!
Just gotta put your friggin' fist up his ass.
And he's dead.
Hey.
Yeah, all you got to do is just get one good
fist in,
yeah.
and then he's done.
One good fist right up in there. So in Dark Souls, you got like your quick attack and your heavy attack, but in this one you can charge your heavy attack to give it more power. Yeah, I think they took this and put in Dark Souls 3, I think, too.
Makes me that much more excited to play.
Right? Look at these guys.
Aww.
They're like in Dark Souls, I'm going to be comparing this game to Dark Souls a lot. In Dark Souls, it has like little glyphs written on the ground for your hints, but this, it's like little messengers holding your note.
I like that.
So, yeah, you open it and read it, and it's like, restore HP, use a blood vial. And then they just kind of go back. They just kind of go back home.
That like just gives them more character instead of just having like random little scratches on the floor.
Yeah, and I think they're your merchants too. Like in the hub world, you can go to them to buy stuff and stuff like that. So right off the bat, this is way different from Dark Souls.
It's so pretty.
You're in like a gothic city. It is really pretty. Like the sky is really nice and the architecture is really fun to look at.
Beautiful, like old Victorian buildings.
Yeah, and like I remember when the first trailers for this game came out, and you see like the decrepit streets with werewolves fucking walking everywhere. Hey, Loco, how's it going? And like you see the bridge and you see like all this stuff. Like that bridge is where I'm trying to get to right now. That's my first goal. I have to just travel through the city now.
Use sacks of potatoes.
Sacks of potatoes?
Sacks of potatoes?
These?
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. Like fucking every game has sacks of something. Just
potatoes. This is potato land. You're in Idaho.
Yeah, maybe this is secretly like Ireland 1,000 years ago. Nice clipping there, guys.
So pretty.
First things first.
I love this game.
Already.
It's just so pretty to look at. Like I feel the same way every time you play Nier. Like I just look at it and I'm like,
it's just so
nice.
It's so like immediately pleasant to look at.
Yeah.
Even if it's like dark and gritty and
that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you got shit like that happening. It's still really fun to look around. Okay, so this is the first lamp. These are bonfires in this game's world.
They blend right in and they blend
Yeah,
right
that's
in.
the thing. They blend in too well.
Yeah, I would have missed that.
Yeah, there's like a couple...
Someone's after you.
Yeah, he's whatever. There's a couple lamps that just blend too well into the environment that you don't even see that they're there. Afton uploads, yeah. People are hyped.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Thanks, guys.
2 jobs and now a podcast. Good for you, Alien.
What's your podcast like? Do you
Yeah, link it. Are you in the Are you in my Discord? Because if you are, post a link to that shit in Stream Talk. Because I'm curious.
We love listening to podcasts on long drives and stuff.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper cloak right there. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Rapper, following your way before the dawn of Twitter. I'm a human trigger, warning through the night until the morning,
there she is.
till the light shines. Yeah,
She's just a pretty little doll.
Yeah, she's dead right now.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? You see in the top right, you see in the top right, you have your blood echoes, and then the other number is your insight. So the more insight you have, the more of the world opens up to you.
That's so deep.
I can't tell if you're humoring me.
It is. The more insight you have, the more the world just opens up.
Yeah, and so like you can't even communicate with the doll until you have 1 insight. And then at 40,
that's so cool.
Right? And then at 10 insight or like 15, certain new enemies start spawning in the world. And then at 40,
that's a great way to like keep track of what you've done and like change the world as you're playing.
Yeah, and like it opens up like new missions and things, I think. And at 40 insight, it opens up, it lets you see these giant fucking monsters that are always there.
You told me that.
Yeah, like you can go back into like the first areas of the game and they've always been there. You just couldn't see them. Doesn't that freak you out?
Yeah. Just like it's probably shit like that right around us right now.
Yeah, you know, ghosts and things. And
4-dimensional beings that just like cannot perceive.
Yeah, and we don't have enough insight. And like the whole point of this game is that like there's a church that like literally takes eyeballs and implants them onto their brain to make them have more insight, so they can see like the cosmic wonders.
See inside their mind.
I can see the folds of my brain. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Why did Moobot just say that? It's haunted. I don't know why I assumed Moobot's a she.
Because she's pink.
That's sexist of me. Hey, what's in here, huh? A closed gate into a flowery field.
Look at your nose.
Look at my glasses.
You're so cute. If I saw you making watches for me in like the olden days, I'd want to be your friend.
Yeah, right? So this is one of my favorite hub worlds in a game.
Yeah, I like
you know, it's
very pretty.
It's a dream. It's a literal dream world, which is really cool.
Isn't like one of the last battles here too, like in the graveyard?
Yeah, you want me to tell you?
It'll come back to me when you say it, I think.
You want me to tell you?
Sure.
Yeah, the 2 final bosses are through that door.
Yeah.
But you can't go through it until you do something in the game that causes something to happen.
Is it her? She dies.
No, you can kill her and she just comes right back. It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, so look at these guys. You got the messengers in there. He's like, come buy
just
things.
Clapping.
Yeah, he's like, come check out my wares.
Don't be shy.
Come on by. Okay, so now I get to pick my weapon. Do you want me to have a saw cleaver, a hunter axe, or a threaded cane?
You seem like the threaded cane type of guy to me.
That was the first weapon I played the game with, and I don't like it. I know.
I thought this was my game.
Yeah, I'll buy it then.
No, don't.
No, pick it. Your choice. You're totally.
Well, my second choice is the saw cleaver.
Saw cleaver?
It looks pretty cool. Looks like a harp.
I will pick that.
Okay.
Because it's strong, but it's not cheesy like the hunter axe. So let's do the saw cleaver. Okay, now I get to pick a gun. I can pick either a pistol or a blunderbuss, which is like a shotgun.
Pistol. Pistols are cooler.
Good choice. I agree.
Shotguns take too long and.
A notebook received from
not as cool.
Oh yeah, so this is like the soapstone that lets you like write messages to people. It's the notebook.
Is that like the? So how do those show up? Do they show up the same way that the little messages?
Yeah. So like quick items, I can do my notebook. Leave a note using the messenger, so it'll just plop them down. Yeah.
They're so nice.
Look at this guy.
You must be the I almost got it. It's a pretty good voice.
Welcome to the hunter dream. Will you be
You sound like the merchant from Star Fox Adventures.
Welcome to my store.
I'll be five scarabs.
I am a German man. That's his name. Is German.
I am German.
I am a German. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now. Okay.
Just go out and kill a few beasts.
What's the harm?
Imagine if you just like stumbled across some guy sitting in a library and you walk and he's like, "Are you okay? Just go out and kill something. You'll be fine. It's good for you."
Let all the anger out. Let
That's
it
what
flow
I do.
through you. I feel like there were things I could do in here that I don't remember. Like here's another thing. You can use insight to like buy other more important items, and you can store all your weapons in this chest and upgrade.
Big chest.
You can upgrade your weapons at right here, and this lets you like spec your like your runes.
Is that blood?
I think it's all blood, everything, everywhere.
Why?
walls painted
This
white
guy
with
lives in
blood.
filth and squalor.
He's Danny DeVito. If Bloodborne ever gets a movie, I want Danny DeVito to play Gehrman.
Yes.
And let's see, Natalie Dormer can play the doll.
Aw.
That'd be nice.
I don't know though. She seems like Natalie Dormer doesn't
What about
seem to fit the personality.
who played
I can see like Bryce Dallas Howard.
That's exactly who I was thinking
Really?
of. I was thinking of that name and I couldn't remember what it was.
from The Village.
I was thinking of her from that. That's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, right? Yeah, she was in another one where she plays like a mermaid. And
Lady in the Water.
Yes.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
Huh.
Bryce Dallas Texas Howard. Yeah, I was trying to think of her name, but I couldn't remember it, and you got it. You fucking got it.
You know.
Oh, that's not where I meant to go. Fuck me. Nope, that's too low. I fucking hate that. Like,
No.
because you always want to barter so that if you go in with like 50 scarabs, you know, you can buy as many maps as you can. If you go down too much, then we're like, no, it's too low. And then 2 times later, he kicks you out of the store.
He's like, I'm not. What? How does it say?
I don't have time for cheapskates.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out.
Okay, I have to go back to the hunter's dream because I teleported to the wrong area.
And then you go in and do the exact same thing, except you haven't like built your way there. And he's like, okay.
I'll sell it to you.
I'll sell it to you.
You pay this much. I would love to play that game again on stream because we played it together like in our off time because it was a game that both of us enjoyed as a kid. And we both knew it was shitty, but
It's still enjoyable.
yeah, we couldn't help but just love it because like Star Fox is so charming.
And so colorful.
Yeah.
And dinosaurs.
And the world is entertaining, even if the game is shit. You know, it's just knockoff Zelda, and it's just weird. And
Yeah.
anyone ever heard "Glory Hole" by Steel Panther? Good song. Never have. Post it in Sick Jams if you feel inclined to.
Let's watch anime.fun.
Is that a real website?
Is that your podcast?
Oh yeah, we're on iTunes and we have a website. Let's watch anime.fun.
That's great.
I didn't know you could have.
I love that.
things.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, excuse me.
I thought it was made up because it was so.
So check this out.
That's cool. It's like there was an anime podcast that I used to love called Otaku Talk. Otaku Talk, and then in like 7th grade, me and my friends tried to start an anime podcast, and we talked about Fairy Tail, and then Soul Eater, and then Full Metal Alchemist, and then we never talked to each other again, and the podcast ended.
Imagine where it would be if you were still doing that.
I know.
That'd be cool.
It would be.
Also, this guy's name is Gilbert. He'll be important later. I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. He sounds sickly. He's coughing a lot, and
Poor Gilbert. Is he just inside that building?
yeah, he won't let me in his front door. But you can talk to people through windows and stuff in this game. So if you see like a
really
window
cool.
with a light on and a lamp, you can go talk to them.
Cool. I like that, and I never would have figured that out on my own.
I know this game is so fucking vague. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it.
That's why, like, even when I was playing Dark Souls, everything that you told me to do, I was like, that's not something I would do.
But it's exactly what you need to do. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral. The birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. So he's pointing me in the direction of where I can find pale blood to cure my curse.
So it like starts like the same way that Dark Souls does.
Yeah.
It's just like you have a curse and.
Yeah, you have a curse, and then this guy's like, maybe if you go ring those 2 bells, something cool will happen. And then this guy's like, maybe if you go to the church, something cool will happen.
I don't know.
You know,
just,
so,
a,
like,
just a hunch.
It's like, this is why I love this game so much. It's like, Dark Souls 2 was shitty. Dark Souls 3 is good, but it's a sequel, you know? Like, it's not setting up its own world like Dark
Yeah.
Souls 1 was.
And this is something new. I'm so excited for the
love
new
this
one.
thing.
What's the new one called?
New what? Oh, their new game?
Yeah.
Sekiro.
Software.
Sekiro,
And
Shadows
it's
Die
gonna be like
Twice.
this, but with ninjas and stuff.
I know!
Samurai.
I'm so glad that, like, I'm not gonna say that they're like bad Souls-like games, but a lot of them are not that great from what I've seen, and like From Software just nails it every single time, except for Dark Souls 2. You know, that's only because.
Like, what was that anime Dark Souls game that we were looking at recently?
Oh,
Like, not recently,
I think I want to say Neo, but I don't.
No, that wasn't it.
But that was a Souls game, right? A Souls-like game, I think.
It was a newer one that was coming out like either this year or next year, last year.
I don't remember. Hey, Callie.
Hey,
It's been a
Callie.
while. How you doing?
Vids are awesome. Thank you. We don't want to do the big
Like
ones
those
just
feel
yet because we are not the best at it just yet. For me, it's a special place in my heart, and I want us to be better before. I feel that way about a lot of shit that I have ideas for. I'm like, I'm not good enough to make this as good as it deserves. It's like, but you can always redo it too, you know? You can do it once and then later on when you're like, we made this podcast already, but we have evolved opinions now and we're better at making podcasts, so fuck it, we're doing it again.
We're doing it live. We're still pretty new to podcasting, so if you want to listen and give us feedback, I would love that. Yeah, I'm down for that. Like, and let me... Is this, Yeah, Alien, do you have a Discord? Because I want... Or can someone post that link into the Stream Talk section for me? Yeah, okay, so like Dark Souls... I mean, more specifically to this first world, this first city area, there are so many shortcuts to find. Like, bam, I open this door, I'm back to the beginning. You know, it's like you're constantly finding shit that is new and exciting. And is this guy gonna follow me? Because I really don't want him to, because I gotta kill this guy.
Whoa. I just got major deja vu.
Ah!
Major deja vu.
Major. Oh, wow, you were strong. You are a big boy.
You're a big boy.
Yeah! And I missed. I really don't want to, like, heal a lot.
Okay.
You
only get one heal.
I don't want to heal because it fucking sucks when you run out of health.
Different in this one.
Yeah, so in Dark Souls 1, or well, in Souls games in general, in Dark Souls games, you have... Shit. Did I just die? Yeah. So in Dark Souls games, you have Estus flasks that like refill up to a set amount every time you rest at a bonfire. But in this game, you have an amount of blood vials on you at any given moment. So you can have like a max of 20, I think.
But if you use all of them, you have to find them all again.
Yeah, if you use them all, it'll automatically refill back up to 20 when you go to the Hunter's Dream or die. You know, like right now I have 11, so that's all I have. But once I hit 20, I can carry up to like several hundred in my storage.
Wow.
Yeah, so like it's good when you get stocked up, but if you get stuck on a boss and you're just fighting it over and over again using all your vials every time.
That's why it's probably important to have like multiple saves. Well, can you do that?
No, I don't think you can copy your file. So it just sort of like
you can't even like
good.
You can't go back to before you started fighting the boss, like back to a different.
Nope, this game doesn't want you to do shit like that. Oh shit.
But Alien Overlord, Discord is like, it's like Skype, but not. It's better. So it's just like a way to talk to people.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's like, you know, you got like different or different channels that you can join, or different servers you can join, and the different servers will have, different channels to talk on, and every server will be different pretty much. You bitch. You know, so our Discord is, you know, has sections for like
sharing is caring.
Yeah, where like
you could share your podcast.
Yeah, posting memes and music, and yeah, you know, you can. There's a creative section for like creative stuff. You could put some stuff in there whenever you like update the podcast.
Share something.
Yeah, and where's my blood? Just like in Dark Souls, you have to pick up your blood. Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
You have to kill the last enemy that killed you.
And that's how you pick up the blood?
Yeah, their eyes will be glowing like that.
That's really cool.
It's such
a
cool idea.
Like, I like that better than just having to go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it adds like stress. You're like, oh god.
What if you die before you kill him this time? Does he just like keep collecting? No.
No, you lose. He'll take my 356, but
then he'll lose the last batch.
Yeah, so now I just lost 700 from
Sucks.
dying, and then he gained that 350. So if I kill him again, I'll get 350.
He like in the end screens. It's weird how like this is loading behind it, so you can see like the bricks behind it. I don't know. When next time it happens, I'll show you.
I never even noticed there was like a brick wall behind this.
Yeah. Well, like you can see it when it's changing from the game to the screen. It's weird.
So I'm not gonna fight that guy again. I don't feel like it. I don't have enough health for that. If I use the hunter axe, you'd be dead already because that weapon is so cheesy. Oh yeah, look, a lantern, so I can talk to this person.
You that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want any.
How else am I supposed to describe what Discord is like? Skype is the thing that most people use when, or most people are familiar with when for like a voice chatting.
I think it's exactly like Skype except better.
That's exactly what I said. It's like Skype except better.
Yeah, like it's got like Skype is just like talking to people and you can make rooms with each other, but that's it, you know. And Discord is immediately better because it's less of a CPU hog for one, and for two, you can have servers that are all organized with different people in them, and like I don't think it's that bad compared to Skype. That's why. That's why. That's why Skype is dead, because Discord took over.
Yeah.
You know, like Skype would have still been. It would still matter if they were different enough, but they're not.
And they're not like. There's nothing unique that makes them better.
So Bloodstone shards.
Except for like, it's easier to FaceTime and stuff with Skype.
Yeah.
Like video chat.
But even then, like I said, it's a CPU hog, so it just uses so much of your computer's processing power to use it, to do it, to video chat. And I've never even used video chat on Discord.
If you're describing Discord to someone, then
yeah, how would you describe it to someone who's never heard of Discord before? Besides, oh, you know, it's
a place where you talk to people. It's like a server where you can make channels and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's the best way to describe it, because you're like, well, it's like Skype, because you can talk and text to people, or talk and text people.
And multiple people at a time. Like, you can have group channels where like lots of people are talking.
And also, all these other things that are great about it. So Bloodstone shards are what I use to upgrade weapons, and I'm dead. Maybe I should take this a little bit slower.
Yeah.
I used to be better.
Well, you'll get there again, just like you're jumping right back into it after a long time.
Can you make a bot on Skype? No, that's why Discord is better. Like, there's so many reasons why Discord is better.
It takes very little to trigger LL.
All we gotta say is shit, you know, now I'm trying to think of things to actually trigger him and I can't think of anything. Well, now I know that Skype is a trigger. I'll try to not do it a lot, but I'll do it every day.
Now before the chat every time we'll be like, remember how much Discord is like Skype? It's like,
oh yeah, but
sometimes I like Skype better even.
But seriously though, like how would you describe it in a way, like what would you compare it to is a better question to ask. Like, what would you compare it to so that they would get a good sense of what it is, of what it's like?
I never said that there weren't things that you can do on Discord that you can't do on Skype.
No, I just got shot.
Hey, how'd you know they were there?
I saw glowy.
Good.
Yeah, so Bloodstone shards I used to upgrade my weapons. I got
Bloodstone shards.
Bloodstone, yeah.
Or were they like Titanite shards?
Yeah,
Is that it?
yeah, and then like Titanite chunks and
Titanite bundles, Titanite buckets,
Titanite wads,
Titanite clumps.
Clumps of it. I like the word clump.
What's your favorite term for like a bundle of things?
Like an amount of something.
Yeah, like bundle, clump, bunch.
Shit. He discovered me. Ow.
Flock.
A flock. A gaggle.
A gaggle.
A murder.
A murder. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I gotta relearn how to play this game. Apparently, I think I'm too used to using the cheesy weapon that I forgot how to play with anything else. What? Okay, this is gonna be tough, guys. Gotta bear with me here. Yeah, okay, so Alien, sorry I didn't see that till just now, but my Discord server has a link in the channel, on my Twitch channel, I mean. If you scroll down, there's like a big Discord icon that if you click on it, it'll add you to the server immediately. It's gonna be a Deadpool PG-13 redux in the style of The Princess Bride? That's weird. That's weirdly specific.
What do you mean in the style of The Princess Bride?
Like it's a story being told? Is Princess Bride a story being told? Or am I thinking of a different movie?
No, that's when where the grandfather's telling the story to the little kid.
So it's gonna be like Deadpool telling a story to the audience, maybe. Or to like, maybe it's to like...
He's telling it to that little kid from the last movie.
Yeah,
What's his name? Rico or... Is it Rico?
The girl? Or
no, the little kid.
Fire Fist?
Fire Fist.
Or... What's his name? Is it Fire Fist? Flame Fist? Fist Puncher?
They're all so badass.
I'm just gonna run by some shit for right now. You know what? No.
That's how you make it through this game.
This guy needs to die.
All you gotta do is go behind him and
Yeah.
shove that
Like
fist right up.
in Dark Souls, you gotta stand in their grundle. In this game, you gotta stand like behind their ass at all times.
Look at him. He's glowing with the power of your blood.
Oh my god, he's just shoving that brick in my face. I killed him. Now his soul is mine. And I got a torch. Nice. So torches.
This game is brutal.
Yeah, already. Torches are useful. Cause look at this. I can be like, ooh, ooh. Wait, how do I? Ooh. I thought I could hold it somehow. I guess I can't, but this isn't good enough. I also forgot I can use the gun to parry things, so I'm gonna be doing that from now on. I forgot that that was like the gimmick of your gun. Cold Blood Dew is like, you know how you can find like Soul of a Lost Warrior and it gives you souls. That's what these are. I like the architecture in this game a lot. Like,
Oh, there's just like
so much detail.
can't be bored watching me play this.
I know,
There's
like
just something to look at everywhere.
I know, like in Dark Souls, sometimes you get to a pretty bland area. Dogs.
No, they're perfectly harmless. Oh,
what
poor
you said
dogs
now.
look like they haven't eaten in years.
I know, and they're all overgrown and fuzzy and cuddly, and I'm just fucking them up. Okay, I need to get a new weapon like this as soon as I can.
You don't like my meat cleaver?
Oh yeah, okay, so another gimmick is fucking, if you get hit, you can, if you get hit, it like drains your health, but it takes a second for the health to like really drain, you know?
So like if you hit them again, but by the time it gets there, then it doesn't take your health.
Yeah, so
I
like,
like that. It's like being.
I want to test it real quick, like let this guy hit me, like he'll shoot me, and then I take damage, and then I can go back and get my health back by attacking him.
Nice.
And then after
So
the
it's like
dead, you can still kind of...
Blood steal or life steal.
Yeah, but only it's very limited, which is a bummer. I wish there was like a thing you could get that like every hit you deal. Spooky. Did you hear that?
Can't tell if it was like a bell or a wolf or a wolf bell.
A wolf ringing a bell and then howling.
That's what it was. It's kind of what it sounded like. Because at first it sounded like a bell and turned into a howl.
Okay, so I can either run across this bridge and fight these two big guys, or I can take the pussy way and go down into the sewer. I think I want to go into the sewer because you get a lot of cool stuff down there, but it's your call, like I said. And that's
Check out the sewer. Get some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I've never been down there. It's gross.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you get like some good starting armor in the sewer. I don't remember exactly how to get it though. I think you just sort of find it somewhere.
I think you're lying about the butt in this game.
The butt?
The lady butt.
Oh, I
I
mean,
feel like I remember it being nice to look at.
you think so? Maybe not if we made the character large in every aspect. Like all sliders to the right butt might not be good.
All sliders to the right butt.
Did you see that dodge and parry? Now
Looks
he's
like,
dead. Almost. He's not dead yet.
Oh man.
Looks like what?
Hey, they got the same rats from the other game.
I know, right?
They're in the sewers in every game. Are these worlds connected at all?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
There are like references, but people try to like there are references that people try to make like forced connections, but they're just references because they're by the same company.
This guy looks like he's had a really long day.
I know. He's like, oh god,
He's like, another one.
another one bites my dust. How do I shoot my gun? There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. So the gun, like, there is no shield in this. Okay, they don't give you a shield in this game.
But you can parry with your gun.
Yeah, but you can also find a shield later in the game, and it's the worst thing in the game. It's like a point to say, like, don't use a shield in this game.
Like, we didn't give you one for a reason.
What the fuck?
Did you just die?
I died in like one hit even.
He did more of like a 1-2 sort
Yeah,
of thing.
and on his second hit, he hit me like twice right in a row.
Hashtag shitty woman. I'll bring that back once every hour
Get
on
that-
the hour.
Get that trending on Twitter. Every time a model doesn't meet the expectations of her butt, people be like, hashtag shitty woman butt.
I don't want to start that. Never shame the booty.
Yeah,
It's
always.
beautiful no matter
Yeah,
what.
praise every booty you ever see. It's like in fucking... I was watching a bunch of videos about the Justice League the other day for no reason.
Other
and-
than you felt like shitting on something.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And one of the reviewers made a point to say, like, in Wonder Woman, she was a badass. You know, in Wonder Woman was a badass. You know, she was, like, independent and tough. And then in Justice League, they just turned her into a hot girl that does things. You know,
I hate that.
Where like, yeah, they have like a lot of shots of her butt and like so many like sexualization moments when like in her movie,
like you guys thought she was hot. Well, get ready for Justice League.
Yeah, it's like in Suicide Squad where they sexualize the fuck out of Harley Quinn, and it's like that's what they think that people want out of characters. But no, we want good characters.
Like it's nice to have sexy characters, but people like characters for their like depth, not not just because they're sexy.
Yeah.
And especially superheroes, because like superheroes are supposed to have depth.
Yeah, instead of like, look at my ass while I kick people.
And it's like, wow, if I wanted to do that, I'd watch Powerpuff Girls. What? I don't know, I couldn't think of any, like...
Powerpuff Girls are not sexualized, they're 9.
Okay, it was a horrible example.
I get what you were going for.
Thanks.
But also... disagree horribly.
Even I do. What's something better that I could have said?
I don't know, Totally Spies.
Never heard of that. Is that like sexy female spies?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not allowed to say they're sexy because they're in high school. But Roliot recently dressed up as the blonde spy from that show with like the red leotard.
Oh, I wondered what that was
Yeah,
from.
so you got the blonde one with the red outfit and the ginger with the green outfit, and then the brunette with the green outfit.
See, that's much better than Powerpuff Girls. It's basically the same, but for older people.
Oh! Sorry. I just got really into this for a second.
You should.
I don't want to die
you'll
again.
Die again.
Yeah. Like, I need to... Oh, come on!
Samurai Jack is the future of Powerpuff Girls. Yeah.
It's true. Like, it takes
I
place
love
in the
Samurai
future.
Jack. Really?
Yeah. Like, they make a lot of references to Powerpuff Girls.
That's so cool.
And random.
I've only seen episodes here and there. It just seems like a really good show.
I'm awful. I'm sorry, you guys.
Would it help if we switched seats?
No.
Okay.
It might make it worse. I hate sitting in that seat, like, having that angle on the TV. Whenever we play Mario Kart
like it.
and I sit in that seat, I die.
Maybe it's just because I'm used to it, because you always make me sit here.
I don't make you sit there.
You always steal the DX Racer before I even get a chance.
Are you saying you really want to sit in the DX Racer right now?
No. My butt isn't dying right now or anything.
Okay, let me just rush back to the sewer and really fucking make my worth known to this game. Because
Alright, everybody, I'm dodging and weaving.
I've beaten the game before, many of a time.
I don't believe you. You can't even get past this first section.
It's a hard game, man. It's hard.
Actually, Bloodborne isn't that hard. It's pretty easy.
Have you tried getting good? God.
Have you tried getting good?
Oh, I've died 6 times already. Jesus. It's disappointing to see the count going up.
That's why it's there.
It's me dead right there. Did you see that? Did you see that?
I'll play.
No!
Because I'm gonna
Die immediately.
die immediately.
Know how to play.
No. And then plus I'd have to change the controls.
Yeah. Plus this game is
Antidote. Is that how you say anecdote?
antidote.
I thought that anecdote and anecdote were like spelled the same way. You know?
No.
Well, it makes sense because they're 2 different things. But I thought since English does that with so many other things that it wouldn't.
I know. I hate the word
take the time.
anecdote. I don't even know what it means.
It's like a story.
Oh.
Just like telling someone a story with a purpose.
That's a cute anecdote.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I only know the difference because I played Pokemon, and antidotes are a thing in that game. That's all my...
Antidotes or anecdotes?
Antidote. It cures a poison.
Yeah.
Anecdote. Like anecdotal evidence. That's the term, right?
I like evidence in the form of story.
Maybe. Yeah? Yes? Like, I was talking to my friend and I overheard, hey, dog has my soul.
Dog has my souls.
And I was talking to my friend and I overheard someone saying, I'm going to rob that store.
That is some anecdotal evidence.
And that's... and he went to jail for 50 years.
For a he said, she said sort of thing. It's a metaphor. America.
you put the thing that kills you in your mouth, but you don't give it the power to kill you. It's a metaphor. Does he even use that word correctly in that movie? That's not a metaphor, is it? A metaphor is comparing two things, like the South Park movie.
I never understood that. Like, I remember thinking like, wow, that was smooth, but also like thinking about it more and then being like,
it's like he's just
really
trying to sound smart, like
Augustus.
Fucking
God
Augustus
damn it.
Gloop.
It's not. He grew up to be hot.
Augustus Gloop. So this game's also cool because there's so many combos you can pull off. Like you can do a light attack, into a strong attack, into a light attack, and then you can change your weapon right after, and now you're doing a different combo. It's cool.
Cool. It's a neat staff that guy has.
Yeah, I wish I could get it. Oh, dude, did I just find out the best way to kill these guys is to spam?
Stab yourself with some insulin.
Did they end that new Tick show? I didn't even know the new Tick show started.
New Tick show?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the
show
Tick?
about ticks?
No, it's the Tick is a superhero.
Oh.
Who
I'm so uncultured.
I think it used to be a Nickelodeon show, and Patrick Warburton played the Tick, which is hilarious.
Who's that again?
It's Kronk.
That
guy with the really deep.
That's great.
God. I hate this game.
You just need to focus.
And Patrick Warburton plays a lot of people with deep voices, and
Yeah, he's good.
he always does the same deep voice.
He's my favorite in Venture Bros.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah.
I know him mostly from Family Guy because he plays Joe.
And
then I know him from Kronk.
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New School, specifically. I never saw the movie before the show.
Ah, we watched the movie together.
Yeah, but I used to watch the show as a kid, and I'd never seen the movie.
The movie's so funny.
Hey, Callie.
I think it was funniest goddamn shit.
It is. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it when we watched it last time. And then everyone go watch Binging with Babish on YouTube. It's a cooking show where he makes food from TV shows and movies, and we have cooked his
spinach puff recipe that he got from like the spinach puffs that Kronk makes in Emperor's New Groove.
Aren't they the ones that are poisoned in the first place?
They're supposed to be poisoned.
But we don't poison them in real life.
It's just so funny because he's like, I accidentally put llama extract in the pot.
Is that the plot to the movie?
And then he turns him into a llama on accident
No.
instead of killing him. It's so funny because it's just like the label's just like peeled over a little bit so you can't see that it's not the death poison, it's the turning someone into a llama poison.
Sounds amazing. I want to watch it again. It's been a while.
So
Like, apparently I don't even remember it.
Oh, okay, it gets me. It really gets me. Who just has llama extract lying around?
I know. And like, why would it? It's like in fucking SpongeBob when he gets stabbed by the snail treatment, like the snail medicine, and he turns into a snail.
Like, why would that turn him into a snail?
Does he make the meal from Hook? If not, I'm not. He might have actually.
He's made meals from like
Many things. And he does it. He updates the
he's just a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like, you would enjoy it even if you don't like cooking and even if you don't like shows.
Yeah. Even if you don't like shows. Oh, dude, there's a ladder there that I could have climbed down. Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna skip fighting guys.
You're gonna stay alive, okay? You're just gonna get buffed up before you start trying to.
Okay, let's not go that way.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Do you remember Special Agent Oso?
Yeah.
You remember how he would always say, "It's all part of the plan," more or less. That was it.
No.
That was like his catchphrase.
It's a horrible catchphrase.
It's all part of the plan, more or less.
Die. Ow. Is the hit detection in this game as bad as Dark Souls 2? Because I feel like this is bullshit.
Sure.
Like,
blame the game.
Real talk though, man.
He's got a long weapon, man.
He does. It's too long. Look, I got my blood echoes. Now I got my
Good.
sweet new outfit.
Yes, put that shit on.
I look so much cooler now.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
You do. Oh, I just love your nose. Like, you look perfect for this
It
game.
fucking sticks right out. Like, it covers the thing.
I love the glasses, too.
I know.
Your hair, this is great.
I know I look like I'm hiding something under there.
Yeah, you're mysterious.
This is cool.
This is the best Bloodborne character you've ever made.
It is. Usually I try
I really liked Biskintia.
Usually I try to make like a cute girl
Yeah.
who's like down on her luck in a fucked up world.
Poor girl.
But sometimes
This
it's
guy's
fun to
badass.
Yeah.
Seems
It's
max speed metal.
like- People will tell tales of him for years to come. Max speed metal. We were talking about whether or not we would name our son Max Speed, and Af was like, I would totally name him that. What's the problem?
I still don't see the problem.
No, don't die. Keep my echoes. You know what's also cool is like, you know, if you use your blood vials and then you pick up more, you know, it adds it to your total instead of to your thing. So it helps to heal before you start looting. You know, it incentivizes you to make sure you're always at full health.
Yeah.
And I think there's a thing up here that I don't remember. Max speed, why not max power?
Max power.
'Cause-
Because max speed makes more sense. It sounds like a name.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it's like Maxwell, but max speed.
yeah, like max speed is one word, call 'em max for short. Or
You don't even need to use an X. You can have it MACSPEDE.
like if my last name was Power, I would name it Max, but Max
Yeah.
Speed is a good like name.
Max speed power.
Hashtag too long. What, the name? Or his weapon? Or my dick?
His nose.
Oh. Also that.
I was just like, I knew what he was talking about, but I just let you go.
See where his brain goes to right now. Shit.
Why not Austin Powers?
Because then he'll get sued every day of his life.
Yeah.
Oh, Madman's knowledge. That gives me an insight.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have to use it?
I do. It's like humanity, except like insight. See, some people want to help me, and some people are like, "You're an outsider. I won't let you in because I'm racist." Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity. Fine. Fuck you. I think I just heard them laughing.
Yeah, I just heard something too. Cackling in there. Fucking bitches won't let me in
Yeah.
to my own party.
Yeah, it's like they're having a party in there without me.
Why wasn't I invited?
Let's get this guy to break the door down.
Can you?
No.
That'd be so
maybe
funny.
Maybe it's like a secret thing that no one's ever found out.
And then
Let's
there's just
try
like
it.
some people having a real ass party and they drop everything and try to kill you, and then the game's over. You can't even start again.
No, let's not try this. Ah, I made a horrible mistake. Made a horrible mistake.
No, you got this. You just gotta dodge and weave and stab him in the butt.
Wow. Okay. Just learned the way to fight those guys.
Nice.
And same with bullets. You can only have 20 bullets on you at a time.
Oh, that's
And there's a feature in this game that I didn't know about.
weird.
It is weird.
I feel like you should be able to have infinite bullets.
Yeah, you should have like a whole like holster for bullets on you.
Because
There's-
like that's just parrying. It's like if you're gonna take away the shield, and you're also gonna take away my bullets.
So check this shit out, right? Like if you hit up, you damage yourself, but you gain 5 extra bullets. I didn't know that was a feature until like my 3rd playthrough when I hit up by accident, and I was like, when would I need this? Like I've never used all of my bullets up at a time.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's for people who like, I don't know, just want to do an all bullets run.
Yeah, I've seen Lobos Jr., who's that guy that does all the Dark Souls playthroughs. He did a Blood Tinge only build of this game where he fought only with his gun, I think. I never watched it, so I don't know how it works.
Or like creative like runs like that
Yeah.
that make you
Also-
wlike why would you even want to?
You know, like a good challenge run is the one that makes you ask the question, why? like, can you finish Super Mario 3D World by only crouching? Everyone go watch that video. It was funny. Hey, Hector. How you doing?
Hey, Hector.
Very late. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I remember Robin Williams' daughter's named Zelda.
Yeah.
My cat's named Zelda.
Because he loves Zelda so much. Yeah. I would name our daughter Zelda. Well, maybe not anymore since we've had a cat named Zelda. Might ruin it if
I
she
would
found
name
out
her-
that. Hilda.
I was gonna say Elia, but Ophelia, and we're probably gonna call her Elia.
Yeah. Well, they can match.
Ophelia and Elia.
What does this say? The name you'd love to touch, but you mustn't touch. His name sounds good in your ear, and when you say it mustn't be feared, because his name can be said by anyone. Anyone. I'm gonna do a Harry Potter themed costume this Halloween. Dude, that would be cool. That'd be cool. I like simple, well-known costumes. It doesn't have to be
the
super
scar.
fucking... Yeah, make it like big and disgusting going down your whole face. Like, it's not Halloween, Hector.
Like,
it's October. Of course,
like
it's
Oni's
Halloween.
version of Harry
Okay,
Potter.
everyone go watch. Oni plays.
Slightly autistic.
Yeah, it's called Slightly Autistic, or it might be called Slightly Artistic, but it's like a drawing show where him and one of his friends, I think it was Lyle, maybe, they did like a drawing thing. And they were just drawing characters, and Chris Oni made like the funniest fucking Harry Potter drawing I've ever seen. Okay, let me listen to this real quick. This is a really sad subplot we're about to get involved with.
Hector says the stream's quiet.
What?
Hector said the stream is quiet. Aww, Daddy never came back from the hunt and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. Oh.
I'll find your mother, girl.
Refuse. I got important business.
My mom wears a red jeweled brooch. So big and beautiful, you won't miss it.
You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Onions.
Favourite songs. And when we play it for him so he remembers.
You remember that song from
Without it.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? That
My mum wears up in.
Nope. Can't say I do.
Well, that's as far as I can go.
Yeah, try refreshing Hector if you have not already. Yeah, we're good. We had a good day so far. Oh, hey, I'm back here. So that's a shortcut. I'm back to like this place.
Nice.
And now I'm leaving because dogs.
Scary dogs.
Scary puppies. You can hear the bell tolling. You can hear the bell trolling.
Gotta pay the toll. Toll.
Need to get into this boy's hole.
Boy's soul.
Okay, so this is like another area that I don't remember how to get to because there's no entrance from right here. Just another entrance to the store. It's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine. So the store is full of all the grossest people. They just sort of live in filth here.
Aww.
Yeah. You got bird demons and demon birds.
I wonder if people like lived in the sewers long enough, how they would evolve.
Yeah, like they never see sunlight. They're surrounded by water all the time.
Like,
There's a
did you
big
ever read
pig
the-
down there. You see that big pig?
No. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right.
Looks like a raccoon from here.
I'm not gonna fight him yet.
Did you ever watch or see The City of Ember?
Sounds familiar.
I can't remember a lot about it, but it was about like some kind of post-apocalyptic thing, I think, where like there's like
Post-apocalyptic.
people are living underground in like this. Oh, God, I wish I could remember more of it. It was like one of my favorite books in 4th grade. So it's been a long time.
I don't remember. I do not. I've heard nothing about anything.
I think light bulbs were important.
In the city of Ember. Why? Because it was like a city that they had to rely on like embers for sight. And light bulbs.
Light.
And light bulbs
We lived
were gold.
underground, so I feel like there was something about it being dark and like, I don't know. Anybody else know?
Also, check this shit out. Are you ready for this? Ready for this? Look at this. You open this door right here, and then bam. First major shortcut.
Yay, back to the frickin'...
I'm
How
gonna
long are you in this area?
Yarnum is pretty big. You kind of come and go to it throughout the game. So let me, first off, let me use these.
Who's your, incest?
No, they give me souls. Or blood echoes. And that was my insight right there. So now I have one. Which means I can go and talk to the doll and level up.
The doll is alive!
If an apple grew on a pine tree, would it be considered a pineapple? Yes. How late will stream go? Probably till like 10:30, 11. We'll see. At least for a couple more hours for sure. Straight up though, why is nobody why has nobody dressed up as a Horcrux, like Bellatrix with like all the things on her? Like she got the ring and the cup and the hat. Wait, the amulet and the sword. Was the sword a Horcrux?
What's a Horcrux?
A Horcrux in Harry Potter is like one of the things that Voldemort uses to like stay alive forever.
Oh.
And he has 7 Horcruxes, and they have to destroy all 7 before being able to kill him for good. Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from other worlds. So this is how you do co-op. I can't do it though because I apparently don't have PlayStation Plus. I didn't realize it was a paid subscription, so I don't have it, and I can't do online. Ring the old hunter bell, which is a not online summoning system, which they added in the DLC. So yeah, look at the doll.
I love her.
She's the perfect waifu.
Oh, she's got such dark purple makeup. She looks like dead blue eyes.
She does. She's a cutie.
She is. I really like her like dress and everything. I would love to dress up as her.
And check this shit out.
She's got some nice boots too.
Nice boobs.
Are you gonna kill her?
No, I'm trying to.
I said boots. I can't really see what's going on in the chest area.
Oh, there we go.
I'm sure they're very nice.
So if you do emotes to her, she does things.
Aww.
Yeah.
Waifu.
And like.
Aww.
Oh.
She's like, I don't know what to do about that one.
Yeah. Just looks at me like,
Yeah,
fuck are you
she's
doing?
like, okay.
Stop doing that. Yeah, I think she only has like a few reactions, but it's the fact that it happens. This game also pisses me off because look at the controller motions, right? Like they let you
like fling the controller
so, like,
around.
And a lot of the times when I'm like mashing X in a boss fight, I end up because you have to like hold X and then do the motion, you know. So like I just bowed by holding X and swinging it, you know. And sometimes
It just like stops you when you're trying to do
yeah,
something.
I'll be in a boss fight and I'm mashing X and moving the controller, you know, and then I sit down out of nowhere, and it's like, why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean,
It's frustrating.
I don't really think
should've
that
been
there are
talking
a
to
lot
me.
of people that would do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like most people would just go to the screen instead of like flipping the
Yeah,
controller
like it worked
around.
fine in Dark Souls. It's just the fact that this has motion controls that they were like, let's incorporate it.
Yeah.
I'm a doll here in the stream to look after you.
Pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you.
She's got a great ASMR voice.
She does. And you, if you did a video like this, you could just quote her and like
Very well.
be in character and
Let the echoes become your strength.
you know.
The echoes become yours.
I think this is the same voice actor as the Maiden in Black, who is like the level up girl in Demon Souls, which is
Cool.
really cool. Yeah.
Was she? I can't remember, but no, I think I'm thinking of Dark Souls 3, where you're like in that big, like Coliseum type of area.
Yeah, that's Dark Souls 3.
I watched you play some of Demon Souls, but I don't remember the waifu.
Let me look her up real quick. She's a cutie.
They always are.
This is people's like favorite waifu.
Oh yeah, I remember her. She
Yeah.
looks like
Maiden in Black. She's a cutie.
yeah.
She has no eyes, just like the guy at the start of the game. Ooh.
She looks like
Let's get into the Rule
she's
34.
from Nier because of the no eyes.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I
I
leveled
still
up.
think I like this one better. Like this one
This
and
girl.
and the Dark Souls 3 girl.
I don't even remember what Dark Souls 3
Didn't she
girl
have,
looks
like, a-
like.
Blonde bun or something and black dress. Sexy as fuck.
I don't remember.
Blows your mind in bed.
I really do not remember, which is too bad.
I'll look her up on my phone.
Okay. Oh wait, I have souls that I can use to level up my weapon with. And then Dark Souls 2 had a cool waifu too, but she was kind of boring, and they tried to incorporate her into the plot too much, and it's like, why? So I'm just gonna level up my shit just so I have some defense, you know? Like, I'm gonna farm for bloodstones later on when I actually need them. But for right now, you know, I'm just gonna level up this weapon because I have it, you know?
Yeah. Was her, remember? She's pregnant. Is that her?
Oh yeah.
Is there...
Yeah. It's just
The
like,
picture that I found was like her pointing to a positive pregnancy test.
So weird. Yeah, I remember her now. I remember like the headband. I
thought she was
thing.
really cute.
So the ring, the locket, the goblet, the snake, the book, diadem.
Diadem a do a day a day a diadem.
Oh my, you were right. Wait, this is the problem with reading chat like 20 minutes after the fact.
Has anyone here seen The Last Unicorn?
Oh, thank you, Logic. And fuck you, auto-hosting. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, same universe. Bumpa. Maybe. Lord of the Rings just like 1,000 years before. And then they're like, we need to have schools for this shit, alright? For all this magic and shit that y'all are doing. And war just ceased to exist.
If only. Look at all the bugs in there.
I know.
Now they're just like frozen.
Ah!
Spooky. Just like some guys standing here in the dark waiting for someone to kill.
And this dude in the wheelchair.
He was perfectly harmless.
No, he was about to shoot me with a gun. See, I picked his bullets up off of him.
This reminds me of the Hateful Eight, like this whole area.
Does it?
Yeah. This room.
I've never seen it, but I wanna. And now there's another guy over
The
here.
whole movie takes place in this room. Not the whole movie, but a lot of it.
Most of it, yeah.
That's why that one was like one of the hardest Quentin Tarantino movies for me to watch. It was basically like one
Yeah.
big bottle episode, and it was too much.
Oh, hey.
A lot of them are long and hard to watch, even though they're good. But this one was just so hard.
I'm on the other side of the wolves now, so I can go over here and go over here. Go into the main part of the city. Let's skip over you guys.
Manhattan, you've just been in Bronx this whole time.
Check this shit out. Ready? Peaceful little bridge, right?
Real nice.
Oh, God! First
Ooh,
boss!
He's attractive. I would be really scared if I saw that on a bridge.
Like we're driving over the Brooklyn Bridge and this shit pops out.
Be like, oh, we're going back. We're going home.
I know, the whole time we were driving over the Brooklyn Bridge, I was terrified that the Cloverfield monster
just
was
like
gonna
emerge
pop
from the water. I like the way this guy looks a lot, though.
Yeah.
He's like a really cool first boss.
I love the beast design in this game. Like, some of them are just kind of bland werewolves, but, you know, they're cool.
This guy looks like he's got like moss growing on him.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, it makes you wonder what this fur is. They might just have, like,
cleric beast. He was once the highest cleric in the land, and then he got poisoned, cursed. And he just started growing trees and moss and...
It's like, why?
We banished him, and then he just got worse.
What do your parents think of all this?
What do your parents think?
And this game has a cool system where if you attack the same limb of an enemy, it'll get crippled. And
That's cool.
Yeah, so attacking the same limb actually matters. Like, if you
Yeah.
attack their butt the whole time, then...
No, it'll change the way that you can fight them, and that makes this so much fun to replay because you can kill things so differently
Right?
each time.
Like, just now, I shot him in the face a few times, and now I got to do a power attack, and now I can just wail on him until he's
He's
dead.
got like antlers too.
I know, he's so
He's so
fucking
cool.
cool. Like, this is one of my favorite bosses in the game. I'm surprised I beat him on my first
Ray
try.
slaughtered.
Yes.
That's like a brutal way of putting it. Look at this rain and blood.
I know.
Hallelujah.
Raining blood! And I got the Sword Hunter badge. So every time I get a badge, it adds a new weapon to the shop. So now I
Now you can go buy that?
What?
You can go buy a new weapon?
Yeah, which I think I might do, because there's one weapon that I really, really want to use, because I love most of the weapons in this game. They're so entertaining to play with and to fight with. Like, one of them...
And you can spice it up however often
Yeah,
you want.
you know, and like they're all trick weapons, so you know, so you have like this, which is like a slashing sword, and then you turn it into like a long sword, you know,
I like that.
and then like the threaded cane is a cane sword that turns into a whip,
Ooh.
which is really cool. Yeah,
I like that.
the hunter axe is an axe that turns into a halberd. Kirk hammer, wow! Immediately we're getting my favorite weapon.
Is
So-
it random?
No, I think the badge specifically will give you the weapon. I just didn't realize that the first boss gave you this. Oh, I can't wield it yet, can I? I need...
You're not strong enough yet.
Yeah, I need 16 strength.
Milk of what
Oh, shit.
very well, let me.
I fucked up. I picked the wrong build. I thought I wanted to go dex, but turns out I want to go strength.
I'm sorry.
No, it's both our faults. I can recover from it though. It's fine.
Yeah.
I want to show you the weapon when I can. It's my favorite weapon. It's so cool. One of them, you know, like there's so many cool weapons in this. Like, yeah, the axe turns into the halberd. There's like a short sword that you can attack with, and it's quick. And then when you sheath it, its sheath turns into a giant broadsword, like a great sword. I mean.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
Throw back to Dark Souls.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's another one of my favorite weapons.
It's the Berserker.
And quick lore, or quick like game trivia. This door does not open, but it's linked to another part of the game world. Because if you put down shiny items in front of this door and you run all the way around the world to the other side of this door, you can see that they're there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, where in the game? Is it like not even in the same town? It's just.
No, I think it makes sense in the context that it would link. It's just weird that it never opens.
Mm.
You know, no one's ever found a way to open it or anything. It just is sort of there.
Maybe they meant to have it like be a shortcut, but they forgot or decided
Yeah,
not to.
they just never like turned on the switch that lets you like turn like open the door. I mean,
I'm sure that's what it is. They just flick a switch.
yeah. I know, you figured they could like hot patch that in, hot fix it in.
Maybe that was a mistake. It was like they purposefully left it out because, you know, but they hadn't always intended on it being that way. Oh.
I guess we'll never know.
I had another streamer sum up the plot of this game in 4 words. The church messed up.
that's it, yeah.
Pretty much.
It's funny. Oh yeah, and every time you see and kill a boss, you get an insight. So I just got 2 insight from killing that guy. I think I got another insight from...
No,
I
it's
got
bad enough they're just locked up.
Well, on the one hand, I'm putting them out of their misery. On the other hand...
They might be put through some worse shit.
Yeah. Yeah, plus, like, they break out, too. So that's why I gotta kill them now. Just easier.
It's weird how your axe can just go right through that metal.
I know, right? You don't get any clang or anything.
Click a clash clang.
What?
It's a Bjork song.
Oh. Bjork.
It's like
Bjork.
It's a really cool song. It's from Dancer in the Dark, and like in the movie, I think she's like in a factory or something, and then there's just a bunch of noises going on, and she makes a song out of it. It's cool.
Speak, friend, and enter.
It's the Elvish word for friend.
Oh, check this guy out. He's like
It's friendo.
Doggo. Look at this doggo right here. He's barking at that door trying to get in. I will save you, my friend.
You are safe now.
Do you know of any safe places? So once
you're behind a bunch of potatoes right now, so you're pretty safe.
Yeah, just move them a little bit. I've heard shutting up indoors isn't always enough. If you hunters got off your arses, we wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me here. So what'll it be?
Crazy.
You're gonna tell me you're not? No. I should have known. You good for nothing.
No respect for the elderly.
Yeah, fuck, I'm just gonna walk away. And she's like, don't walk away from me when I'm talking. And so once I discover the church, I can start sending people that need like a safe haven there, and which ends up fucking over the hub area. You know, like I start sending people to it, and then some people start arguing, and
their intestines would just splatter out the sides.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's a whole
Doesn't look
subplot.
like that happens.
There's a whole subplot about how you find a prostitute and you send her to the church, and this other girl is really pissed off that the prostitute is in there, and so she tries to kill her at some point, I think.
God.
Yeah. Also, this girl's
Oh,
cool.
It's a girl?
Yeah.
Are you a hunter?
I'm pretty sure at least.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. We have the same nose.
Yeah.
You must be Birdman.
Watermelon.
Inside a watermelon. Master has given Dobby a gun. So the bold hunter's mark is like a homeward bone. It sends me home when I use it. Who's the human sitting next to me? Oh, don't worry about her.
You don't recognize
The human.
Still lingering about what's wrong.
Hunter unnerved by the beasts. Without fear in our hearts, we're a little different from the beasts themselves. And now I got an emote where I can shake off my cape. Enough trembling in your boots. And if I kill this person, I get her weapon, which is cool, but I don't want to do it because she's really hard. But her weapon is cool. It's like twin swords that turn into one long sword.
That is cool.
A lot of swords that turn into other kinds of swords in this game.
I like that though, because it makes like each of your weapons interesting. And
Yeah, like, and there are different
versatile.
classes. Yeah, and there's still like different classes and stuff that you can get into. Like, there are heavy weapons and smaller weapons. And there's one weapon that's literally just a wheel that you smack people with. And
Does it change at all?
yeah, I think it's super. The way it changes is it like feeds off of your blood, and it makes it more powerful. So every time you do a hit, it gets like more and more powerful, or something like. I don't even remember. Some people say it's the best weapon in the game. I never saw the appeal. I also just got a new weapon that.
It's just weird to be tossing a wheel around at people. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem as satisfying as any of the other weapons.
Look at this weapon. It's just the same, except it's pointier as my last weapon.
It's like more of a claw.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use the saw cleaver because it's stronger right now, and I don't care.
You're not going to be using these for long anyway,
Did
so.
I just get shot at? Who's shooting me? Oh, what the fuck, dude? That ain't cool.
You don't even have any bows in this one.
Nope.
Do you ever get any?
You can kind of angle your gun to shoot long range, but it's not.
Oh,
It's not.
What about your gun?
Well, I mean, the guns are really not meant for ranged fighting. You know, like they can be. Sometimes you can like shoot someone from really far away to like knock them off a cliff. You know, but that's pretty much it. There's not much else to do with the guns besides parrying. I love this
Parrying's
command.
pretty useful.
For the skeletons. Marion Pippenberg next to Eric one in Hall of Kings. Ah! I changed my mind. I'm going this way. Oh shit. Where am I? Running. Gotta kill the gunman.
I love Alien Overlord. It's like, dude, bro, the books were pretty great. I loved them all.
I wish I had a long enough attention span to read a book series as long as shit. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I bet they're worth it if you're into the movies or something.
Yeah, like Brandon read all the Game of Thrones books because he loved the show so much, and I think he read all the Lord of the Rings books too. So he's a dedicated reader.
When I was a dumb middle schooler, I read all the Twilight books.
Yeah, I read the first one for a school project, and I
Actually,
made a report about it.
That's a lie. I skipped Twilight and New Moon because the movies already came out. I just read Eclipse and Breaking Dawn.
And then you find out that the whole final fight doesn't actually happen. Ah!
They do it way better in the book.
Why? Does it feel more important?
Yeah,
Or like,
I don't know. I mean, I can't even remember. I just know that I wasn't disappointed in the book, and I was disappointed in the movie.
that's not a good sign. At least, like... Excuse me. Audiobooks, yeah. But the problem with audiobooks is, like... I don't know. It's hard for me to really take in the information if I'm not, like, reading it with my eyes. If someone's reading it to me, and I'm doing anything else. Even if I'm, like, cleaning or cooking a food or playing a game or doing anything, you know, it's just I can't focus hard enough. Hey, I'm back here.
I remember, like, me and my family used to go on a lot of road trips and stuff because we have family that lives all over, like, America. So we would go see them and just drive there and listen to audiobooks. And it was always so hard for me to follow because I would just, like, fall asleep and then I'd wake up and the whole town is on fire now. And the three main characters that I've grown to love are now dead.
Satan rose from the ground and started the second age of hell.
And I'm like, I'm just going to go back to bed. But
The Discovery of Witches series is a heck of a lot better than
that
Twilight.
it is. That's what my mom said, and so I started reading those, and that was way better than Twilight.
I've never even heard of
That's
it.
why I said it's a dumb middle schooler.
Yeah.
I didn't know what like good romance novels were yet, and then I read that, and it was so good.
Shutterwalk still got destroyed. Feels bad, man. Like, the other day, I was playing Hearthstone, and the dude dropped 2, like, Acolyte of Pains, so he was drawing a lot, and I knew that Shutterwalks need a lot of draw, you know, and so I, like, overloaded his hand and was trying to get him to burn the card, and I burned, like, a few important cards for Shutterwalk to work, and then he conceded because he lost too much good stuff, even though he still had his main card. It's a good feeling. Not that many people even know what I'm talking about right now.
I'm still thinking about romance books. Like, have you ever read Bite Me or You Suck?
That sounds like a parody.
They kind of are. It's written by Christopher Moore, and he's like a really funny writer, but
Did he write the movie Vampires Suck?
no. But he wrote Lamb.
Oh.
So like he just does like, I don't know, I guess a different take on popular concepts.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I want to read Lamb. Or have you read it to me. Here's one.
Yeah, I would like to read that to you, because
Welcome home, good hunter.
So this character will be a failure in his life. It's too bad. I love more.
give me more, give me more. Yeah, he's a great writer.
Revan, does your Wi-Fi still suck where you are? Is that why I died, or is it just unfortunate timing?
I finally tailored boudoir dress, worn by the nobles of the old bloodline that traces back to the Forsaken Castle.
We get to go there later, Castle Canehurst.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we get to see ladies in boudoir?
I think.
Fuck yeah,
Most of the enemies are like women that are insane.
that's great.
It's my favorite level, not for the insane women, but because it's like I went 2 playthroughs without even knowing that you could go to the castle. You know, this game has some really fucking hidden side areas, like more hidden than any of the Dark Souls games.
I want you to try to show me everything in this game.
I will try. I will really try.
Do you think we can complete this before October?
Yeah,
ends?
it's for sure. Yeah, and once I settle back in the groove and I start getting weapons and like once I can use the next weapon, the game is just so much easier.
I would like to at least make it to a drastically different place tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, okay. We can do that. We can do that. Check this area out.
Okay.
If you run up here, and then you run away, and then you kind of just sit and wait. He's not doing it.
He really looks like a bird. Like he looks like a crow from when you're running away like that.
From the crow. There we go.
Nice, it's a
Just murders everyone.
bird
Yeah.
tumbleweed. Poor unfortunate souls.
This game is too much like Star Fox Adventures.
Why?
Because the burning tumbleweed.
Oh. Oh yeah. That's such a dumb part of the game.
I know!
I hate it so much.
Oh god.
Flinging bricks at you.
See, this game really incentivizes you to like run in right after you get hit, but it also punishes
Yeah.
you for doing that because like
It's so conflicting.
I know, like with that guy, I thought if I just kept mashing the attack button, I would eventually interrupt his combo or something, but he just kept smacking me. It's a bad feeling.
It feels bad, man.
Poor unfortunate soul. Have you read Fool by him? It's an amazing British comedy book. Fool. I've never heard of most of his books, so nope. Whoa. Okay, watch this. Ready? This is the way you.
I haven't even heard of that one, Logic.
This is the way you handle this guy right here.
Stab him in the butt. Oh.
Ah!
Wow. It's kind of,
Disgusting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can see his
scrote.
hole.
You can see the.
You can
Not
see.
the scrotum, right? Cold blood
It's not a
dude.
scrote. Alphonse is the best. We were talking about him today, too. So we're like, would you name your kid Alphonse? I was like, I would. Because of Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, but only call him Al. I'm excited for the last of my cosplay list, hopefully coming in tomorrow. Nice. So you finally get to like put all the finishing touches all together.
You should send pictures to the Discord.
Yeah, in the creative, or we could have a cosplay section. I don't know. We are Venom. Alphonse is your middle name. Nice. It's a cool middle name. I like Alphonse a lot more than like Albert or Al.
I would. We could have
Al
the middle
stuff.
name be Alphonse. Max Speed Alphonse.
Shit. Max Speed Alphonse.
These guys remind me of the guy that says bitch a lot.
Jesse.
From Rick and Morty. Like the Freddy Krueger
Oh,
guy.
yeah. What's
They're all pink and fleshy. And
Scary Terry?
Scary Terry.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. Okay. So, something else I like about this game that Dark Souls doesn't do ever is, like, in Dark Souls, you know, it builds suspense by showing you a fog wall, and you're like, oh, shit. there's a boss coming up potentially. But in this game, you know, you just see a door and you're like, all right, I'll walk through it, and then this happens.
They don't even prepare you for it.
I
They're
know.
Like, go on, see what happens.
Like, you can kind of gather it sometimes with like context clues.
Is this like one of the last bosses? Or are you gonna fight him right now?
No, this is like supposed to be the first like main boss.
This looks like the same guy that you fight at the end.
Yeah, a lot of the hunters look pretty similar to each other, which is kind of boring.
Yeah,
but
like I like how in
makes
Dark Souls most of the bosses look so different.
Especially
and
the
they're, like,
humanoids.
You fight them all differently.
Yeah, like the humanoids especially.
All right. In the live-action remake of this, I want Johnny Depp to play him.
Yeah, dude. God, can we just make the whole casting list right fucking now and send out the script?
Send out the script.
Okay, Father Gascoigne. I'm gonna be fighting him the bitch way, because he's very hard. So he's using.
He looks hardcore.
He's using the hunter axe that I wanted to grab, and if you just kind of stand here, you can't really do much of anything. Oh, it might hit me.
Cheapskate.
I gotta fix. Well, I gotta change my plan in a second.
Father Gascoigne.
What's that smell?
What's that smell?
Ooh, that smell.
Oh, it seems
That
to me
smell. That smell.
enough to make a man
Smelly.
sick.
Ah!
I changed it to that because of my original name being from the deadbeat bio father. So I changed it to that. You may or may not have been influenced by FMA. It's a good name too.
Yeah, just
even
in
if the
general.
character wasn't the best character in anything.
Ow.
And yeah, fuck you, deadbeat bio father.
People put too much pressure on bio dads to be good, because some of them are just shitty people that had kids, you know, and you got to accept that at some point in your life. Not that I'm saying you're a shitty person, I don't know. But
Well, I think you're speaking from like your own experience.
speaking from my own experience, my dad turned out to not be an amazing guy. I'm not going to get into it, but... And Dad,
Whoa.
if you're listening, I still love you. It's just that, you know...
Gotta acknowledge it.
So yeah, this is what all hunters have the potential to turn into. Even me. Oh my god.
You can just turn into a beastie. He doesn't like you.
It's scary.
What's your best Halloween memory?
Me?
Yeah.
Everyone
in chat too. If you have like a special memory you want to share that is Halloween related.
Okay, so my family used to actually go trick-or-treating together. So like one year, I think this was the 1 year in memory of this happening, but like me and all three of my siblings all went out trick-or-treating. I think I was like a ghost, or I was Scream. You know, I had like a Scream mask on. And I remember being too scared to go into a certain house because of the Halloween decorations. And my sister was like, "It's okay, it's not that scary, come on." I was like, "I'm too scared." You know, and then they went up and got my candy for me from that house.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And I don't know, that was a good memory just because we're
I
all
can
kind of
remember
like...
that happening to me a couple times. I was
Yeah,
like, I don't want to go to your...
because you're just a pussy kid that doesn't know how to handle fear of decorations.
We actually live in a town this year now, and we can go trick-or-treating if we wanted to. We're gonna
Yeah.
dress up as Ninja Brian and Danny Sex Bang.
Yeah, she's gonna be Ninja Sex... Or,
Ninja Sex Bang.
Yeah, Danny Sex Bang.
He's gonna be my ninja.
So I got the Odin Tomb Key. We'll get back to that one. Okay, so check this out, right? You remember the girl talking about her mom?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
She didn't make it.
Yeah, you want to know another thing?
Was the hunter the...
That was her dad.
Oh.
Yeah, killed her mom, turned into a beast, found him,
And you killed him.
and I killed him.
Did
and
you go back to the girl and
Yep.
give her the bro?
Yep, let's go do it right now.
No.
Because this game is a fucking bummer.
I don't want to talk about good memories anymore.
Yeah,
Not when this girl just lost both of her parents.
Yeah, that's Victorian England, man. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Rapper, he's out killing.
He's out killing.
At late night, you may find him knocking on your door.
I'm gonna read some other people's stories.
Mhm.
My fave Halloween memory was the parking lot Halloween thing, and you decorated the back of your car, and we did one that was Star Wars themed, and we turned our van into a Millennium Falcon and played New Hope. That's awesome.
That sounds amazing.
Sounds like a really nice little memory.
Yeah.
I'm back mentally. Sorry, I kind of dozed off. Glad to have you back. And then Revan's was I dressed as the Undertaker from WWE and walked around at night. Somebody complimented my costume, and I turned and said, "This isn't a costume." Never forget. Yeah. Logic says my best Halloween memory was going to the Ryer station, and apparently I was the only one who went. So I got a shit ton of s'mores that my sister then stole in the middle of the night. Aww. Fucking sisters.
Siblings, am I right?
God, women. Hector said my favorite one was from the 3rd or 4th grade, and I went over to one of my friend's house. We went trick-or-treating, and once we were done, we went back and traded candy, chatted, and then watched the Goonies until we went to sleep.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
See, like, Halloween is such a fun family time that you're growing up and you're going out in the world and eating shitty candy. I just remembered an addition onto my other story where after we all went out and got all our candy, I remember coming home and like it was like a tradition that we would go into the dining room and just clear off the table and dump all of our candy on the table, and then we'd be like, okay, well, I don't want this. Who wants to trade me for this? You know, and stuff like that.
I remember that too.
Me
and my like siblings and friends who we would go with, like, we would all do that too. We would just like compile everything, and then we would take turns taking what we wanted. Yeah. So like we each got exactly what we wanted.
I remember one year I got a gummy Krabby Patty, and someone was trying to trade me like a bunch of Kit Kats for it, and I was like, nah, this is mine.
This is gold.
Yeah, this is gold.
If it was me, I would have given that shit away immediately. I hate those.
Do ya?
I would have been like, give me those Kit Kats.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, I get it now. I wouldn't do the same thing now, but as a kid, I'm like, a Krabby Patty in gummy form.
Actually, you know what? Probably as a kid, I would have been the same way.
Yeah.
They're just so nasty.
It's exciting, though.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it in my bag, and I was like, oh. Halloween in the UK sucks ass. That's too bad. Come to America this year for Halloween. We'll go with you.
My favorite Halloween memory was, I was in, like, 5th grade when me and my friend, she was, like, my best friend forever, and it was, like... I don't know why, but at the time it was such a big deal for me to, like, go over there and just be with them and go trick-or-treating. We went to, like, a haunted walk. Oh.
Yep.
And got Burger King and ate Burger King while we went through the haunted walk. And then, like, me and my friend went off on our own, and then we, like, ended up in one of the areas, and one of the people who, like, jumped out and tried to scare us, we just, like, bonded with them and started eating, like, food with them, and they let us sit on the side and kind of, like, watch them scare the other people coming. So that was cool.
That sounds really cool.
It was nice.
And plus it's like, yeah, Halloween is a very social time because you go out into the world and you see other kids doing their trick-or-treating and you bond with some of them, or you get in fights with other ones. And my last year my last time I ever trick-or-treated was one year that I waited till the last second to make a costume, and then I went alone because I just wanted the candy, and and then I was thinking about it during this, and I was like, this is not fun. You know, I should have made plans with someone to do this instead of like just going out for the candy. And then I just never went again. You know, I'm not a very social person, so I never wanted to be like, hey guys, do you want to go trick-or-treating? Because my young anxious brain was like, no one wants to go with you, don't even ask, you know, like just stop going.
Oh,
yeah, so
I really wish that we were friends. We would have had so much fun
We
together.
talked about this a lot, like how much different and better our lives would have been.
It's because we were so close. Because, like, I probably told this story on stream before, but his mom had a shop growing up that, like, me and my mom would go to a lot, and we just never met each other.
Yeah.
Like, I met and talked with his mom plenty of times, and our moms talked, but they never set us up together. And I'm still mad at both of them.
My mom would always set me up on play dates with like the shittiest kids. You know, like they were like either way too annoying or our personalities just didn't line up. And I remember like I like hung out with like 3 or 4 kids before I was like, Mom, like I don't like any of these people.
Stop setting up dates. Well, maybe it was afterwards that I started coming in, and she like.
Maybe.
She already knew not to set you up with people.
It's disappointing if that's the case.
It's all your fault, Michael.
It is. It really is. Yeah, it bums me out because like if we had been friends back then, we would have gone trick-or-treating. You would have showed me FMA back in the good old days before I'm 10 years late on it. You know, and I don't know.
Now, here's another question. What was everyone's favorite Halloween costume that they ever wore?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm gonna read some of these real quick.
Oh shit.
Current fine high dressed as a cow and went to karaoke with my mom and the drunks were trying to tip me. That's funny. Nobody really does Halloween over here like they do in the U.S. And also, I did a dress up for high school last year as Juice Ortiz, and my costume got lots of compliments. Might do the Punisher this year. That's a good idea.
You should dress as John Cena and go to parties. At least that's what I tell people because they never see me. So I prefer to stay home.
One Halloween when I was about 5 or 6, I dressed up as a cow. Oh, and I was in the streamer could be disabled.
What? Oh, I wish Twitch had a text-to-speech command for mods.
What?
I guess so. I've seen streams where, like, if you donate money, it'll read the comment of the thing out loud. And I want to get that, but at the same time, that opens me up to a lot of memeage.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, like, I don't think that everything that all the mods has to say is always that important. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it would be annoying.
It would be. It's more important to have, like, the donations be read out loud, because I can't... for one, the text shows up real tiny on OBS, and for two, it's just hard to read in general.
Now I just get together with a few friends and drink a little bit too much while watching scary movies. Aw, another one of my favorite memories was like when me and Mike started dating, and he had the whole the house to himself for the Halloween weekend, and then for like his birthday.
Yeah, because my parents got married on Halloween, like it's their anniversary, so they went out for the weekend, and so Aff and I were watching the house for like 3 days. That was the first time we ever spent like 3 nights together. You know, and I remember we watched Nightmare Before Christmas.
We played. Was that the same weekend we played Luigi's Mansion?
I think it was.
And I think we played Dark Souls 2 or something.
A little bit, and we did one other like really Halloween-y thing that I don't remember.
We sat down in the living room and just like told scary stories to each other and got spooked, and so we went back upstairs.
Yeah, because my house is, I'm still convinced that it's haunted, at least a little bit.
I remember you told me some like the stories of like ghosts that you thought you'd seen down there, and then like told me about the graveyard that's right next to your house.
Yeah,
there's
like,
let's go upstairs.
So many graveyards all around my house. So real quick, here's the little girl. You ready for this?
I don't think so.
Should I give it to her, or should I leave her and,
Give it to her. She has to know the truth.
Okay.
Or else she's gonna grow up and try to find her, and she'll never find her. You're not alone. Come with me.
Yeah,
Be my badass sidekick.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah, you can just hear her crying.
That's it. She'll be fine. She'll grow up to be the most badass hunter of all time.
I feel like there's more I can do with her plot that I don't remember. I think, oh. Okay. Hang on, let me try something real quick. I hate Halloween. Okay,
I love Halloween.
Scrooge, except the Halloween version. Yeah, come to the US. We'll show you a good one. I didn't dress up for Halloween except one year I was a Game Boy. Ace Boy likes Arrow Girl, and it's not actually fun at all.
It's like how Jim dressed up for Halloween by putting "Hello, my name is Dave."
Yeah, and then I love Jim's Halloween costumes because in another episode he puts like 3 big black circles on him on his chest. And he's like, You can either have regular plain Jim,
or you can have 3 hole punch Jim.
Yeah. And everyone thought it was funny. And it is funny, you know, he makes clever costumes.
Half-assed.
Yeah, half-assed clever costumes and that are still in the spirit. I like the Halloween episode with Robert California, where he like goes around the office gathering everyone's biggest fears. And then he tells a story about it.
Oh, he was so good for the show, and then he was good for the revival of the bad show.
Yeah, he was the best thing that came out of everything after season 7 of that show was Robert California. You know, and then the final season they tried to get things back to normal, and it was just awkward and weird. And
anytime that they try to get things back to normal is awkward and weird. It's like that's why season 6 of Community worked so well, because they didn't try to get things back to normal.
Yeah.
They were just like, fuck it, the show's different now.
Yeah.
Like,
and Dan Harmon was like, we got 1 season left, like, we may as well just do whatever and make it weird. And
it was good for a new reason, not as good as the first ones, but they didn't even try to be like that, you know, so it wasn't like they were comparing it to something that it would never live up to. It was just like its own...
Yeah, like if it tried to get back to what seasons 1 through 3 were, then you'd notice and you'd be like, ugh.
That's like with The Office, because it was like, it's never going to be the same.
Yeah. It just sucks because The Office is one of my favorite shows, and it sucks that it didn't recover as well as like Community did. And
But it
stuff.
still didn't get as bad as Community did either.
Where the fuck am I? I'm so turned around right now. I'm trying to get find that girl again because I respawned.
Which girl?
The girl, the crying one.
Oh.
I'm just off trying to finish the subplot. Hope you guys are entertained enough by the
Yeah.
stories and the architecture.
Texture? Architecture. Wait.
It's in a video game, so they are textured.
You make a good point. Got me there, guy.
Harmon Quest, have you seen it? She has.
Yeah.
I have not though, but I want to. And she told me
I
the
love the
story
Harmontown podcast.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I like the story of how they found their dungeon master.
Yeah, just some guy in the audience like, we need a DM. But I don't know. I love Harmontown, but I always prefer looking up like podcasts, like other people's podcasts with Dan Harmon as a guest, because those are so much more about him and you learn more about him. Other than like Harmontown is just like him and his friends having a good time.
Yeah.
Like being funny and great and awesome.
New Red Dead 2 gameplay trailer, nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw a video saying that like in the new trailer they revealed that they changed like a big gameplay mechanic or something.
Oh.
No response. The light's out.
Where'd she go? Fuck, man. I'm sad now.
Hang on, I can find her. I think I know where she is. Where am I though? I think she's... Yeah. Okay. If she's not where I think she is, then this is where the quest ends. I don't remember exactly how to finish this. These games are so weird with how they handle quests, because like there's no guidance, there's no journal saying go here and talk to this person.
It's more of just like
meander around until you figure it out.
Meander around, and if you complete a quest, you're lucky.
Yeah. And you don't even know when you've really completed the quest. In Dark
Yeah.
Souls 2, the quest had more of resolutions than at every other game, which was cool.
But it's also your least favorite game, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, it still has quality in it, I guess. But, I don't know.
And then they're just waiting for you.
We should watch like, Bloodborne lore videos about how sad this game is.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Dude just, like, walked into his own ball of fire and fucking died. Okay, so, huh. She's not here.
My favorite Halloween costume, it's tied between when I was like 4 and me and my mom put together a pumpkin costume where I just had like a pretty green crown and a orange dress and like brown boots or something. I thought it was so cute, and I loved that we put it together. And then another one that me and my mom put together when I was in like 5th grade or something, and it was like it was a gypsy costume, but we used like tons of old fabric and jewels from my grandmother and stuff, and I just felt like I was wearing history, and like every little piece came from something, and like when we were putting it together I got lots of stories about it, and
that's so cool.
it was just nice.
That
Yeah.
sounds, what was the costume itself again?
It was a gypsy, so I had just like lots of fabric and jewelry on, and like I went around with cards and pretended to read people's fortunes.
That's really cool.
It was nice. And I remember that year we went to a graveyard, and like I think it was like a pumpkin carving contest, so we all carved pumpkins and we took them to like the graveyard where the contest was being held, and like we all put them up against the rock gate that's around the graveyard we went to. And then it was just so cool seeing everyone's lit up pumpkins and like going down and looking at the different creations that people had made.
I missed Halloween as a kid.
We're gonna carve pumpkins this year.
Yeah, I want to find out if our town does like a pumpkin carving thing, or like a Halloween, like they do trunk or treat, which I think is what someone was talking about, where like you decorate like the inside of your car.
Yeah, and then you just walk around.
What's up, Spec? How you doing? I'm at work, so the video won't even load, so I hope this goes through. It did. Yeah, happy Halloween.
Love you.
Big heart out to you. Big heart. Does that look like a heart? Hey.
Oh, it's a brown heart.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Hey,
Here, have my black heart.
Look at this. The Bergenworth spider hides all manners of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Maybe we'll get to meet the Bergenworth spider later on.
Maybe. I
keep your
don't
eyes
like the
peeled.
way that your hair is just flowing right through your costume.
I know. It's just, this game has weird clipping problems with its models, and it could be a little more polished, but it happens in
It doesn't
most
affect
games.
very much, so it's
Yeah.
fine. That's a beautiful door. I wish you'd taken more time to admire that
Oh,
door.
sorry. Well, here's me opening it in slow motion.
Your hair clipping through your back.
I know, it's so unesthetically pleasing. But look at where I am now.
Follow the light.
This game has a lot more cutscenes than your average Dark Souls game too, which I don't mind. You know, it's nice. Builds the world up a little bit more. This is so cool looking. Like, this looks like it would be the opening shot for a game trailer.
Yeah.
You know?
In a world.
In a world where shit gets fucked up every day.
And then it just keeps getting more fucked up as you play.
Look at this guy.
Is he melting?
I know, it's like a big robe.
Oh.
You must be a hunter.
It's like he just like splat on there.
I know.
And now he's just like.
You find out that he doesn't actually have legs, and he just is melted to this part of the game.
This looks like the human transmutation from Full Metal Alchemist that they tried to do in the first episode.
No.
It does. It looks just like their mother.
No. Oh, that's sad.
Back
Maybe
me
this
up
is what-
here, alien.
Maybe this is what he is. The screams of womenfolk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yeah, they're done for, I tell you. But if you spot anyone with the wits about them, tell them about this here Odin Chapel. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. Don't be shy. Come on
by.
Yeah, so this is like the next like hub area. You know, like we're still in.
beautiful.
We're still. It is. I like, and you can go like this.
Wow. Someone had to light all those.
Oh well.
It was probably that guy. And you know how hard it is for him to walk?
With no legs. Yeah, so we're still like in Yarnum, but we're in the chapel now, which is like the next area. This door leads to two secret. This door leads to like 3 secret areas. It like branches off, but you can't open it till you go through another secret area.
If we are super rich someday and we can like make each of our rooms in the house designed after a certain video game, we should have like a big cathedral like this, like, and that's where we have dinner. And it's very serious.
It's very serious.
And it's very echoey, and it's all like the doors are beautiful like these ones. Even if we just have the doors, I don't need anything else.
Or even just this big circle on the ground that's like a prayer circle or whatever.
This is where we concoct our sacrifices.
It's where we melt people to the floor. Rubber Gorilla has some awesome spooky slasher-like masks now. The genre is actually want to order them sometime. Do it. Sounds cool. That sounds fun. I like realistic like looking masks. Like I want to get like a photorealistic Walter White mask.
I remember my friend, who shall not be named, had like a big
Voldemort?
No, just a cardboard cutout of Voldemort she would sleep with every night. No, she had like a big photorealistic drawing of Walter White, like huge
Really?
fucking poster on a wall.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
it was cool.
Respect.
One of her friends drew it. It was really good.
Can't wait until we get to FMA on our podcast.
Me too. I'd love to listen to that one.
We've been saying we want to start it soon because we finished Avatar, and we kind of want to watch it again. But I also want to start FMA.
I think we should.
FMA original. You want to see some shit that I hope works?
Have you seen both of them, Alien, like FMA and FMAB? And if so, like don't.
Yeah, don't spoil.
With no specifics, which one did you like better? Or did you not have a preference?
Because most of the time, people will say that they enjoyed Brotherhood better, you know. But at the same time, it's like if you ignore the manga, then they're both their own stories, and
I like
depends.
For the longest time, I think since the first one I saw was the original, that one was my favorite, and I just
kind of stuck to your
I thought
guns.
that Brotherhood was too just like anime tropes and stuff, and but then I watched them both again and again and again, and then I just realized they're both great for different reasons. Like they each tell a really good story in a totally different way. And it's nice because you have the same characters who you love, you know, and in like a kind of different art style for both of them, so they're just like both worth watching.
How long after did Brotherhood come out after the first one ended? Do you remember?
I think like the first one was like 2004, 2006, and Brotherhood was 2013 or something.
Shoot that out.
I don't remember actually.
Did you see that?
That was weird. It was like a black hole.
Shoot that out.
I saw it.
You want to see it again?
Or- It's really pretty.
Yeah. But what is it, right?
Don't know.
Where could it be coming from? You guys know. I'm pretty sure that's how you enter the DLC, is by getting grabbed or like picked up.
So, Brotherhood was 2009 to 2010.
Really?
I think that was at least like the first or it was 2009.
Ah!
I don't know when it ended.
How did he get so big? F.
Whoa. Who is that?
I don't know, just a dude.
He's pretty big.
He's buff.
FNE. Yeah, so it's...
Shit.
This is being vague, but it says Funimation began releasing the episodes on Blu-ray and DVD in 2010.
Just type in FMA and go to IMDb, and it'll have its start date, I think.
Well, that was for FMAB.
Oh, well, just...
FMA
IMDb should have the start years in Japan.
And then it's like, the anime started here. Okay. So, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is 2009, Fullmetal Alchemist is 2003. It's kind of close.
It's not that far. What was it?
Oh, it's just exactly what Alien said.
Nice.
You could read the chat if you would like.
Gotta call it a night. Wi-Fi is dead. My hotspot connection is weak. As fuck. Peace out, guys. Bye, Revan. If you're still here, sorry that your internet sucks.
Oh, he's giving it one last shot.
Give it one last shot, bro.
But on my phone. If it doesn't improve, I'm gonna break my neck. No, don't do that. I hope that it improves.
Oh.
What a shitty day to have, like, your family leaving and be bummed out about that, and then your internet not working and being bummed out about that.
Internet.
But you know what you need to do? You need to keep your spirits up and believe in the best. And tomorrow will be better. And maybe if you do feel like you just need to go to bed and start over, then you can do that.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about going to bed is, like, you can wake up and suddenly it's a new day. And
look at that. All of the possibilities are there.
Whew. I made a horrible mistake.
I like the way that guy's like, oh, I'm gonna have to pee real soon.
Oh, yeah? We could probably go right about now.
I don't know, Logic just said Affy, so I feel like he's gonna say something to me.
Okay. We will see.
Is it you gotta pee? If it's you gotta pee, then you nailed it.
Why? Are you squirming a little bit?
No, it's just, I remember one of the last times that I was in here, Logic called it every time I had to go to the bathroom.
Make a quick D&D character. I want to see your idea of a character for you.
Just like a quick one out of nowhere? Gosh. What do I have to say? Just like my character's weapon?
Yeah, your weapon, your race, your name, your motivation.
I'm definitely a
in
Neko, so... I'm Neko Afton, and I was turned into a cat when I was 4, when my dear, sweet, beloved cat was about to die, and I was like, no, join Essence with me. Now I'm cat person.
Did y'all niggas just see that? I'm sorry to interrupt your story, but...
It's like Rem!
Except with cats.
No, I mean...
Ow. Oh.
With the ball and chain.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so check this shit out. Let's see if I can get him to do that combo again. That was disgusting.
That was disgusting.
Come on, do it.
I changed my mind. Cat person's not very strong at all. I need to morph with something more powerful.
You're an agility build.
Alright, I'm really fast. I never, like, fall. You can't knock me down because I'm just so fucking good. And I have 9 lives, so... I can die 9 times. But I also, like, I can't really wield a weapon or anything. I have to rely on my instincts and natural abilities.
What
were you gonna say?
I would play a D&D campaign with that character.
Really?
Pots.
My best weapon is my cuteness, like in Puss in Boots when Puss is always like, then he puts everyone off guard.
Oh.
So my team, they throw me in before anyone else, just so that I can sit there and look cute, and then when they're off,
They run behind them and flank them.
yeah.
Also, look at this. This is the door from the bridge. It says open door, but it's closed. And that's it.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know if anyone saw it, but that big guy that was swinging the ball and chain around, he fucking... when he did like a really long combo of swinging the ball around, and his last attack was like slamming the ball on the ground, and his fucking shin pops out of his leg. You can see the bone breaking out of the skin.
Oh.
I never noticed it before. I was trying to get him to do it again, but he wouldn't. And then I killed him.
Well, probably because he learned his lesson. He's like, that was painful.
Yeah, probably. And you can see like blood squirting out when it yeah, he just kind of, it's fine.
He's fine. He's dead. It's
it
fine.
happens. Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine.
That would be a hard character to play, but I think with enough practice, anything's possible.
And I would be a dog person, like a werewolf.
With like, you could smell danger.
What if I can smell crime?
Wait, so did I answer all the questions? It was name, race, weapon, small description of traits and stuff. Yeah, there you go. That's my character. Has ever seen Mystery One?
Nope.
My character / villain, Kalik Ovir, half-elf / half-human. He wants to be a magician, but no one respects him. He gains magic cards that do different things and uses them to destroy things in his path. I like that.
Want to see the new weapon?
I do.
Okay, so it's a sword. You know, it does swordy things. I can charge a stab and I can slash and stuff. You know, and then.
Is that a big hammer?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the sheaths. Now it's a giant hammer.
I love it.
It's my favorite weapon. It's so fucking rad. And so like, let me show you some shit.
I'm like burping up sushi here.
It's fine. Yeah, we got sushi before we started the stream. It was delicious. It's half off.
You eat too much and then it comes up.
Yeah. Okay. So you can go like this and then bam and what? Oh, it didn't do it.
That would like destroy someone.
I know.
Hit someone in the head with that, they would be dead. They would be very dead.
How do I?
They wouldn't have a head anymore.
I know. It just smashed like a fucking pumpkin out of Gallagher shell. And
I gotta go.
there we go. Oh, that was cool, but you missed it. But it's serious. She has to pee. It's pee time. Because now let me invest my money into upgrading this thing. Ooh, blood gem fortification, which I can't use yet. No. Yes. Okay, so 2 more. Yeah, something I like about upgrading weapons, and this is like, they have like the 3 little things right there on the top right. One of them is glowing right now, which means like if I were to upgrade this weapon, that would become available. And this weapon has one available, and the next time I upgrade it, it'll get another one. Same with that one, you know, and so it just, just allows you to like buff them, like physical attack up plus 1.1%, HP continues to recover plus 1, which is not good considering I have 616 health. So if I'm almost dead, it'll take me a full 10 minutes to fully heal. Yeah, it's cool, you know, and some of them are really, really strong. So by the end of the game, you'll have like a maxed out weapon with like 3 really good runes on it. Then over here you have like other runes that you can equip to your character that are all like really strong. It just, the progression is very fun in this game. Like I like starting off like struggling as I was, you know, and then you just slowly get more and more OP in different ways, and it's so customizable as opposed to Dark Souls where pretty much the most important choice you have is what weapon to use, you know? Have I ever heard of Amalgam Comics? I have not. I don't really keep up with, like, comic books or comic book companies. That movie does a pretty good job at showing what happens when you take the powers like that on just a standard character. You can kill a wheelchair guy whenever you want to without repercussion. Just like every time I go in, just smack him a little bit. Just smack him around, show him who's boss. Because he's a boss. Shout out to Marshmallow's new music vid. New music vid for Happier Legit. Almost making me bawl.
Mimsy followed me to the bathroom.
Mimsy did.
Oh, there she was.
Oh, Mimsy. She thought you were abandoning her.
No, Mimsy. Never.
I think Mimsy knows it's October because she's, I feel like she's seemed happier. I think, like, since the day started.
She's a Halloween cat.
Yeah, like, I always thought that about her. Hashtag fuck wheelchair guy. Another streamer I watch always kills him when he walks by. Yeah, okay, I'll start doing that then.
Aw, I'm excited to watch the new music video.
Yeah,
Marshmallow.
I opened it but never watched it. I have a bad habit of doing that.
Me too.
Videos just sit there for a while until I like have to close Chrome for whatever reason, and then
Yeah.
I just never reopen it.
That's why, like, whenever you come home from work or something, and then you see 1,000 tabs of ASMR that I've watched like 4 minutes each.
I know. Or like you see me like go onto YouTube and oh shit, you see me go onto YouTube and start opening like 20 tabs of new videos I want to see, and like I go through the big ones like Oni plays and Hearthstone moments and stuff like that, you know, and then
Those are your 2 big ones.
yeah, and then everything after that I just sort of let sit there until I'm ready.
I watch, like, I think it's called like Nightcore music or something.
Whoa.
It's like a channel that uploads remixes of songs and stuff. I like to watch most of their uploads because
Yeah.
I like the music.
Yeah, I used to listen to music.
And Ambition, I like to look at most of his uploads.
I used to listen to music channels a lot more than I do now. Like in high school when music had a lot more importance to me, because like I would constantly be looking for songs to like listen to on the bus rides and in between classes and even in classes, you know. And you know, so I was always on the lookout, and I put in so much work to having a full MP3 player full of new music all the time. But now it's
That's
like
why Spotify was great for me, because like
I didn't even know Spotify existed back then.
Spotify does Discover Weeklies, which is just like so awesome. I think it's like they make a whole playlist of 30 songs every week for you, just based off of what you've been listening to in that week. Like
That's
it's
cool.
not even like all together. Just in that week you listen to a lot of rap, so here's like hip hop and rap along with the teeny bit of classical music that you listen to.
Yeah. That's cool.
I love it.
I wish I knew Spotify existed, because I don't know, my method would just subscribe to a ton of dubstep channels and slowly favorite all the ones that I enjoy and then go from there.
We love you too, Alien. All of you guys.
All of you guys, like we think and talk about it a lot, how much we appreciate like all the support and all the constant
And just how much we like our
patronage.
community too.
Yeah.
It's mostly your community, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean it's hard when your community is as big as it is to really I don't know.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm just talking about this. Like, I like my fan base very much, but just for like our streaming and stuff, like the people who come in here, y'all are wonderful.
Yeah, like all the regulars are so fucking chilled and fun to talk to. Well, only Alien I see.
That's why I specifically was like, all of you.
Yeah, just gotta cover that, all of you. So this is another hunter guy who has
That's disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
If you kill this guy right here, you get that wheel weapon. But he's very...
Is that the only way to get it?
No, if you finish this guy's quest line later, you get it. It's a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
It's like, do I want to go through the effort of getting someone's good side or kill them and steal all the shit?
There must be oodles for us to share, he says.
Oh.
Yeah, so here I can talk about, like, let's talk about
Did you really
Bergenworth.
say oodles?
Oodles.
Did you
Yeah.
really say
Yeah.
Nobody says that.
Let's talk about Bergenworth. Bergenworth is an
learning.
old place of learning.
The tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter.
Should be familiar.
Once, a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb.
He's handsome.
This
This
led
guy?
to the founding of the
look at him.
healing church.
He's got
and the
mugshots.
establishment
His mouth's not
of
moving,
blood
though.
healing.
His nose
In
is
this
a little.
sense,
like a
everything
Michael Scott
sacred in
nose.
He
Yharnam
really looks like the
traced
brother
back
from
to Bergenworth.
Bates Motel.
A little
But
bit.
today,
Okay, we'll cast him
college
as.
lies deep
Yeah,
that
that.
character.
Yeah.
wood, abandoned and decrepit.
He's attractive.
I'm bored of this guy.
I bid you farewell.
Hey,
But
Mimsy.
boring. Oh. Come here, Mimsy. Come sit on my lap.
I'm bored, but also not. I know that feel.
Are you still playing Hearthstone? You should spice it up. Can you give me Mimsy? She'll let you.
She does not like to be picked up. She might run away immediately. So check this shit out, right? I pull this switch, And then this tomb, whoops, this tomb moves, and I can go underneath into a secret tunnel.
Underneath the tomb.
Through Yarnum. Start Hearthstone for the night. Yeah. It drains you, you know. You start playing and you're having fun, and then you start losing, and
when you
you're
use
not having
Shutterwalk
fun.
and you still don't win, that's when you know it's time to stop.
Yeah, time to take a break until you can come back with a fresh set of eyes.
It's like last night, I was playing Family Feud on my phone, doing really well. Then I bet all my money and lost all of it, and now I'm done forever again. Uninstalled the app.
Did you really?
Burned it from my memory.
Good. That game is poison.
Yeah, but I always come back to it.
It's poison. Some sweet, sweet poison.
Lovely. Stop worrying so much. You're just fine right here. You're just fine.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Yeah.
So this part had me stumped for a while, because you come up to here, and it tells you to inspect, and it says this town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Mimsy's scratching me, so I was like, okay, and then I just sort of left, not realizing, Mimsy. I just sort of left for a while, and then came back later and realized that after you read it, you can open the door.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was stuck
It was just
here.
a recommendation.
Yeah. Anyone have any tattoos? I don't, but you want one.
I was doing research the other day and I found the tattoo artist that I want to ask. I want to ask him if he'll do the tattoo that I want, which is like a tribute to Miyazaki movies, and it's like, I have all my favorite characters in there, so like it's one of those like geometric tattoos that are like black and white and kind of look like a Polish design. I don't know if anyone really knows exactly what I'm talking about, but if you do, it's like that, but inside a lot of the shapes they have, I have like a Haku like spiraling around it, and then Calcifer is in one of them, and like the fox squirrel from Nausicaa is in one of them, and No Face is in one of them, and like in the middle it's Hayao Miyazaki's face, but like all cartoony, and I want to have it like right here.
Like a sleeve almost.
Yeah.
Well, not like a whole like around the arm
But
sleeve,
like a big sort of design right here.
the camera can't really see it.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, like on the front of her forearm.
And then I had another one that I wanted to get. That was like from Avatar with like the two koi fish circling each other. In the first season, like the moon and the ocean spirit.
Tui and
and
La.
stuff. Tui and La.
Yeah.
And they're just like spiraling around each other infinitely, and it looks like yin and yang, but they're a black and white koi fish.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have that
just
right.
Hey. Hey. Someone's talking to me.
Turn back at once.
Turn back at once.
Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts.
But you're a hunter. That's what you should be here, right?
They are no harm to those above. Yeah. So.
So they're like, just let them live here. Like,
Yeah. So this is
this place is a goner.
This is old Yarnum, where the main city used to be, and then it got too corrupted by like the werewolf disease, so they just burned it to the ground pretty much, and now it's, like you said, it's just inhabited entirely by beasts, except for him, I guess.
Or maybe he's not even here. He's just like a voice that comes in.
No,
He's like Oz.
he's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, like on top of that clock tower right there.
I was thinking he was just sitting in his ivory tower.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Reading
Just
through an
sitting up
intercom.
there. He's got a Gatling gun that he shoots at you too.
Oh.
Yeah, this is old Yarnum, and so they just kind of ditched it and then built a new city like higher up, which is a cool idea.
Yeah.
Like I like in shows when they go through the effort of like showing that there's a whole city. Like in Futurama, they live in New York, and if you go into the sewer tunnels, you can find like old
New York.
Yeah. And it's just like all abandoned and disgusting and covered with mutants.
That's cool. I like that. It makes it feel, a little bit more eerie and everything. Like anytime I find something abandoned, it's just weird. Like, it makes me feel a little uneasy just because there's so much history there that nothing's happened for so long.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just changed so much. And when you think about where it used to be and where it is now, it's like, huh.
It's a whole new thing.
It's like, I don't know. I remember me and my family used to go up to Acadia in Maine, like every summer, or fall or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that detail matters.
One of those two.
But on the way there was always this school bus that was just like parked on the side of a highway, and it was like overgrown.
Weird.
Yeah, and like you couldn't really see inside because it seemed like it was just filled with shit, and every year it just got more rusty and more overgrown, and it was weird. I always thought that like just passing it was scary to me.
It's
like, what happened
plus
there?
it's like when you're in school and you see an abandoned school bus, you're like, oh,
yeah,
what could have happened here?
And it was just like seeing it get overgrown and rusty and no one doing anything with it. Like it was always just mysterious to me.
Ah. Fart?
No.
Oh, did I fart?
Alien, what kind of FMA tattoo are you thinking? Like, is it going to be like a transmutation circle or something?
Oh, that'd be cool.
I was thinking that would be a cool one. Like, I would get Alphonse's seal on my back, like on the top of my spine or something, like where she has it in his armor. That'd be cool. Or like on my neck.
Yeah, it's like when a show has a big ass impact on you when you're young, you want to be able to
like tribute it in some way.
Yeah, like Avatar.
And I want to have along my my shoulder the Bebop from Cowboy Bebop, and just like the ship flying through my shoulder in space.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool. And it's just such a neat looking ship too, and you can have like it says Bebop on the side, so it's just obviously what I want it to be.
Bebop, and people would be like, "What's that from?" It's like, read it.
Bebop, go watch it. But for me, like all the tattoos that I want to get, I want them to be black and white.
Yeah, because it makes them fade less badly.
Yeah, and once they fade, they'll fade to gray, and then I can just have them go over with black again, or I can just leave it gray, you know. But with color, it's a lot more obvious once they've faded. Like if it's a gray tattoo, you might not even know that it was once black.
Yeah.
But a faded tattoo looks faded.
Yeah, like my dad
faded.
got a few.
Found out it was all faded.
Bro. My dad got a few color tattoos that have faded.
Yeah.
And then it's expensive to like touch them up again, and
that's why I just split the difference, go with black and white. I like the way that they look better anyway, and you don't have to worry about matching your outfits with your tattoos.
They're very autistic. Okay, so let's try to kill this guy on the first attempt, because if I fail killing him right here, he's...
You are covered in blood.
I am.
I like how like the further you go, the more disgusting you look.
I know, like it just it's so wet looking too, like
yeah,
fresh.
You look glossy.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna oh fuck, I'm trying to remember the method of fighting him. Let me he's right fucking up here, man.
I miss streaming with you.
No,
it's been such a long time.
We should designate at least one day a week. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so shoot him twice. Or actually shoot him 3 times. There we go.
Or actually shoot him.
Yeah, you shoot him 3 times, he falls, he dies. You see the experience pop up. You quit out.
You come back a year later.
Yeah, you just leave the game off for a little while.
I want to go up because I'm curious about what Hector's here.
I love the theme song for Cowboy Bebop. Same.
Me too.
It's one of the big reasons I want to watch it again. So I can hear
I think it's time we get everybody and the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wow wow wow.
The Palpu fruit is on my right arm, and Ed is missing his right arm and left leg, so that is why the placement. Wait, Alien says that, and then right before that he said... Oh. Was that adding on to a story that I missed? And then I get the Powder Keg Hunter badge. Now I just don't have to worry about this guy anymore. You know, he's been shooting at me for a little while, but I don't gotta worry anymore.
Well, Palpu fruit is on my right arm, and Ed is missing his right arm and left leg, so that is why the place. What's the Palpu fruit?
That's the star fruit from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Like they make a reference to it in every game.
What does it do?
It's an island. It's a fruit that is native to Destiny Islands, and in the first game they make a point to say like, legend says that if you share a Palpu fruit with someone, then your souls will be linked forever. You know, so they make it a point to be... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so in Birth by Sleep, like, I think the Palpu fruit, like, the star is the symbol of the 3 Keyblade wielders. So they all have like a charm that looks like a star. And then it's also the Paupu fruit. Ooh, there we go. And so it just links them all together and makes them unite. And it's sweet. And
That's cool.
They make a joke in the first game about how like you race Riku, and then Riku's like, whoever wins this race gets to share the Paupu fruit with Kairi. And then it's like, okay.
Kairi's hot.
Yeah. And then you win, then he's like, I was just joking.
She will be mine.
Oh, okay, so this part of the game is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be a good tattoo to get with like a friend or something, because then it connects you forever.
Yeah.
That's good.
My epic tattoo idea got
I really
saved
want to
for a
get.
bit.
It's a tattoo of a tattoo being given
For infinity.
for tattoofinity.
Tattooing.
I always want to get a Zelda tattoo with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly though. Just
Yeah.
like I want to do something more interesting than the Triforce, but like not like characters or anything. I don't know.
We could.
Like I had an idea where I could do like the 7 sages, but like in the colors of the chakras, kind of going down my back. But I don't know. It would be just like too many tattoos. I think.
All in a row, and it'd be painful on your back.
Yeah, any spine tattoo is a bitch. I've heard.
Because I have it with my best friend, our destinies are intertwined.
Aww.
That's cool.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for this?
And didn't you have an idea for a tattoo where you combine the biohazard symbol?
Yes.
And, like,
so I had an idea for a tattoo which combined the symbol for Shadow of the Colossus with the Triforce with the symbol for Resident Evil. You know, so like all three of them kind of overlapping in a certain way. Because they're 3 of my favorite games series of all time. And I think it would be cool.
they were like your 3 favorites.
Yeah, like Shadow of the Colossus and Zelda for sure. Resident Evil 1 and 4 I love, but never really played much of that one. So are you ready for this? You ready for this?
Now I'm ready, yes.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Oh. It's a big like crucified werewolf with his skin all ripped apart.
That's brutal.
I know. Ow.
Some shit went down here.
Yeah, so then there's just a pile of his blood down here and all these. Pretty sure this is the main, or like one of the big churches.
Can we play Resident Evil sometime this month?
For sure, yeah. I'm gonna play Code Veronica. Because I've heard that's one of the top 3 games with Resident Evil 1 and 4. And I own it, but I have no way to stream it, so I'm gonna have to
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out somehow.
Where do you own it?
I have it on PS2, but
You wouldn't have a PS2.
nope. And PS2 doesn't play PS4.
Does PS3 play PS2? I thought it did.
Some of them do. I don't know if ours does. PS4 doesn't do shit.
Stupid.
See me slowly lose damage just over time.
You did start a while. I don't know if you got hit or anything, but while you were standing up there, you had a lot more.
No, I think they mean on the health bar. I don't. There's just been people donating periodically.
The son of a bitch deserves it.
If they're church officials, they deserve what they got. Yeah, so like the church. Hector, what do you know about the church fucking up Yarnum in this game? Because I don't remember most of the lore for this game. It's one of those games for me.
Zelda.
Oh. I don't remember most of the lore, so I would like you to fill me in, just like with Doom.
Church messed up. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. It's like the church is the reason why the blood... Because I think the blood was originally... Like, the blood that turns you into a werewolf was originally contained to, like, one specific family. And then they started, like, experimenting with the family and stealing their blood or something.
Sounds like similar to Resident Evil 4. A little bit.
A little bit with, like, the Las Plagas. A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye. I don't remember. Hector will get it. He knows it.
So, where to begin?
Check this shit out. You ready for this? You ready for this?
Whoa.
He kind of like came through the door before it broke. I feel like they didn't
The
want
door didn't know how to react at first.
Oh, shit. 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 Is this it? Yes. Okay. I got a shortcut.
Nice.
This is fine.
This is fine. We're fine. Are you dying?
I don't think so. I'm healing. I'm gaining 1 health per second. So in 100 seconds, I'll have
100 health.
100 health. And it takes like 10 minutes to fully heal from where I'm at right now. Petition to time Moose up and make him play spooky sounds, especially the bend around parody.
Time Moose up any day.
I want to play that. We'll get to that. You know, we have the whole month. You know, Bloodborne's probably going to be the main focus, the main game that we're going to be playing. I want to get Code Veronica started.
Luigi's Mansion for sure.
Luigi's Mansion. I
I want to play Eternal Darkness.
Oh god, there's so many games. Left 4 Dead 2. We can get a few people in on.
That'd be fun.
And then, you know, on solo streams I can play like solo, like freeware games, you know.
Yeah.
So I think I want.
All right, I'm gonna read Hector's thing. A great one fell from the sky, and they thought this must be from God.
So let's see what happens when we do things with it. So they started using its body parts, be that blood, flesh, or anything else, and giving it to the people, usually by force. And you can see what... Zelda. And you can see what the downside of this is, because all of this happened because of it. Now, the father of that great one was real pissed about them, you know, defiling the body of its son, so it made it so that anyone who lived in the town was trapped there forever.
How did he do that?
He's God.
Like, actually God. So let's upgrade health. I'm about to
It's
fight.
like, oh yeah, this must be from God. Let's torture it and rip it apart. Like, it's obviously for us.
Yeah, okay, so this game takes a lot from Lovecraftian lore, where, like, it talks a lot about great ones in the sky, like great cosmic deities that are literally beyond human comprehension because they're so great and powerful that we just can't fathom it, you know? And, like, there are stories where people meet a great one, like, H.P. Lovecraft stories where they meet a great one and just literally go insane because they can't handle it, you know?
Humans suck.
Humans do suck. I don't know.
This is... Why did you come here, alien? We suck.
I killed him.
He just turned to dust. It's a metaphor for death.
Zelda, you know there's not enough space behind the computer to walk around. I
You're
don't know
just gonna
why.
fall and hurt yourself and...
Again. I don't know why you keep doing it.
Yeah, now she's stuck there. She's like, Mommy.
Yeah, she's too far away to even try to get out by herself.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'll try to show you as much of this game as I can, but there's a lot of really hard stuff, a lot of really weird stuff. There's one boss in this game I've never even fought before. So I'm kind of excited to get to that at some point. Can you rotate that? Thank you. Because there are side dungeons in this game that you literally never have to do, but they you can access like chalice dungeons with them that are just like side dungeons with multiple layers of dungeon to go through, you know what I mean? And there's like a whole quest line surrounding it where if you go through all these specific dungeons all in a row, then you end up fighting the final boss of the chalice dungeons. And I've never gotten to that boss before because the dungeon right before her is really fucking hard. It cuts your half permanently in health for that whole dungeon, and it makes you fight one of the hardest bosses in the game. What?
You just said it cuts your half permanently in health.
It cuts your health permanently in half. I've been doing that a lot. I don't know why.
It's just you're doing two things at once. You're trying to make words and trying to play.
It's hard to talk and play video games at the same time. That's why Aaron sucks at video games. I know his pain now. like I don't know. It's tough.
Life is hard.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, this job's too hard.
No, it's fun.
This job's super fun.
It's super duper fun.
Okay, so I'm about to get to the hardest boss in the game for me. One of the hardest bosses in the game, not like...
I thought that guy in that room who turns into an octopus.
What?
Am I thinking of something else?
You do fight like an octopus-looking thing, but it's not a guy first. You might just be combining that first boss with him.
I thought there was like there was an area in the game where you picked it up and it was like your new game +7 or something file, and you were like stuck on this one guy, and you tried it a few times and you got it after like dropping the game for a really long time.
Oh.
Who's that guy who's like
you have to chase him around. Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. So for those that know this game, Hector, you know it. Mikolosh, I think is his name. He's you fight him in the nightmare sequence later in the game, and he has the cage on his head, and you have to chase him around like a big hallway.
The cage on the head.
Yeah, and so the move you were thinking of, where he turns into an octopus, is where he goes like raw, and then octopus tentacles come out of his hand.
Yeah.
And that's what you were thinking of.
Yeah. See, there's a method to my madness.
Yeah, and I was on New Game +1 when I was fighting him, and I got stuck there. And
see, I thought it was 7.
I wish it was 7. I would be very happy with myself.
Is there only 7?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably why I thought it was 7.
Yeah, every Dark Souls game stops getting harder at New Game +7. Yeah, I was on New Game Plus, and I couldn't beat him. And then I stopped playing for like a year, and then I wanted to show Afton the boss, and then I loaded up the game, and I just beat him on like my second try. And it was very satisfying.
Yeah.
Also,
you still have that file?
Nope. I don't know what happened to it.
Bummer.
Also, fuck this boss.
You probably wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
I know.
Like right now, anyway.
Yeah.
You just gotta start over and get there again. That's why life sucks.
Why?
Because you learn so much and you change, grow, and then you just forget it.
I know, like,
think of it all again when it's necessary.
Think of all the shit that I've forgotten about, like, certain video games, let alone school subjects.
And life in general, like, anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on this asshole.
Mostly, I recommend Shadowverse. It's essentially discount Hearthstone, but the hero you're using is very important. Certain cards can only go with certain hero types, and each type has a very different playstyle.
That sounds like Hearthstone.
Yeah, and I also don't think that he needs another card game in his life.
I've spent too much money on Hearthstone.
Too much money, too much time.
I'm too used to Hearthstone. Literally, the only card game I would get into at this point is Magic. That's literally it. I have no need or want to play anything else.
It's a good recommendation, though.
Yeah, thank you for the recommendation, but, like, and that's why this boss sucks.
No, I'm sorry. It's because I started doing shit, distracting you. This time we will be silent rabbits, eating our carrots on the sidelines.
New Discord beta update. What does it do?
I miss you explaining some lore. If I remember right, it's corpses in the water area, the port one, and the one where you fight King Dick of Chode Hill. Delicious. My favorite.
Corpse in the water area? I don't remember that area.
He's one annoying son of a bitch.
Yeah, this boss is super annoying. I might even skip him for now. I usually do. He only gives me... Oh, wait, shit.
Had to go get more rum.
Wait, who said that?
Alien.
Oh. I'll play Magic with you. Yeah, okay. Because I remember playing the Magic game that's on Steam because it teaches you how to play, and I thought that was cool. But, like, I don't know, I'm too used to Hearthstone, and I like Hearthstone too much.
Yeah, we went to, like, this little card shop, like, gaming place down the road from us, and they gave us 3 free starter decks for Magic, just because, like, they have tournaments a lot, and they think, like, they're new, so they're trying to get more people to come and play and stuff. So now we just have 3 free starter packs, so, like, we're just waiting for the time when it's a rainy day and there's no power and we want to learn how to play a new game.
Yeah.
I love those days.
Right.
You know, like, last night I had a dream that we were in this apartment and the power went out, and I think, like you and I were sitting on the floor and drawing a picture, and my sister came over with the baby, and they were just hanging out, and I don't know. I remember thinking in the dream, though, like, this is so unrealistic. Because we're on the hospital grid. We're never going to lose power.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, like, how is the hospital handling this right now?
Like, in your dream?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else I can do right now, because I need to beat this boss to I either A, need to beat this boss to open up a doorway that lets me get farther in the game, or B, I buy an item that lets me get farther in the game. The problem being that the item costs 10,000 souls. Ew. Hey! So let me show you something. If you come all the way back here.
All over my face.
This little secret area over here.
Pretty little flowers.
Yeah, I like this area a lot.
Yeah. What do they remind me of? They remind me of, like, the Silent Princess and
Let's look at
Breath of the Wild.
the
Ooh. No,
No, they have mushroom caps.
Is that what they are?
No, it's bloody.
Oh, like their brains are being showed off.
No, it's like they're like.
Oh, they're bandages.
Bandaged, yeah.
These do look like silent princesses, except like white.
I was thinking that would be a cool idea for a Zelda tattoo too, is just having like one of the plants that I really like from like Breath of the Wild, or I don't know, just having like Makar somewhere on me, or his little instrument, or like I don't know. I saw a tattoo once with like all the divine beast symbols like on someone's arm.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I like that one. I remember seeing that. Chat with them little LMAOs. I don't remember my dreams, so I wouldn't know. I don't dream. You don't sleep. That's the problem.
I love dreaming. I rely on my dreams for like so much of learning about my dark, hidden, subconscious thoughts.
Can you control your dreams? More lately, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much that I'm controlling my dreams, but I'm doing better things. Like last night in my dream, someone broke into the apartment, and I used the baseball bat to smack a gun out of their hand and beat them up with it.
You have a lot of stress dreams where you have to like murder people.
Yeah, it's because like every night before bed, I'm so stressed out about people breaking into the apartment.
Paranoid.
You know, like I just get like so paranoid. Like every little noise I hear, I start to get paranoid. Like someone's breaking in.
That's why like you address those thoughts and then you tell them to go away, and then you spend a lot of time thinking about something you enjoy thinking about.
Yeah.
Like you go through Avatar a lot and think about being the Avatar.
Yeah, I've had a lot of Avatar dreams in my day. And they're really enjoyable. Like last week, I had a dream where I earthbended for the first time, and it was fucking fun, and it lasted a very short amount of time, but it was one of my favorite dreams I've had.
I really enjoy water dreams, so a lot of the times when I'm falling asleep, I just imagine that I'm swimming.
Yeah.
You know, or I imagine that I'm in a spaceship or something, like somewhere where like gravity is different.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it just feels different to move around, and I enjoy dreaming about that because it's like. You don't experience that. For example, I've been having this one dream lately where there's like this tube that takes me from a certain area up into space, and then up in space there's this like big hanging, not hanging from anything, it's just kind of dangling there, like those circular chairs and stuff that have like a big window in the front. I don't know if anyone here knows what I'm talking about, but in my dream, you can just like, it's like a 10-minute ride from wherever you are on Earth to this chair, and then you just kind of like start it, and you're just floating through this like really fast warp tunnel, and
a what?
I don't know.
It's
really weird. It's hard to describe. But, like,
I wanted you to be like warping tunnel.
A warping tunnel
through the atmosphere.
And it's like when you look outside, everything's all distorted, but then when you get up to the chair, you can see Earth and the moon, and it's just really pretty, and I like that dream. It's all very different and new. I have a hard time controlling my dreams, but sometimes like I can realize or register the differences in the dream and then force myself to like get into that mindset. Like
it depends too, right? Like I sometimes get close to that, and then immediately I usually
wake up. Like as soon as I realize it's a dream, my brain's like, no, get out of here.
You know, something weird that my brain does a lot.
What?
Is as a kid, you know, when like as a young kid, when I still like wet the bed and stuff, I made a habit to like every time I pee, I would do like a reality check to make sure I'm not dreaming, and so like. Once I started doing that, you know, I would have a dream where I started to pee, and then I would immediately wake up and be like, all right, let's do this in real life.
That's a good way to train yourself.
Yeah.
Like not wetting the bed anymore.
Yeah, and so sometimes, like now, more recently, it's been kind of weirdly active in my brain. Like I'll be in the bathroom peeing, and I just really get that reality check going. Like I'm like, is this a dream? And then like I'm not even sure if I'm dreaming in real life. You know, like. I like peeing makes me lose my sense of reality, you know. But sometimes I'm peeing in a dream and immediately
and then you're
I'm like
peeing in real life and you're like, where am
I? Okay, come on, piece of shit boss.
I remember, like I used to try to do reality checks regularly so that I could lucid dream. I'm just like, it didn't really end up working for me very much. I think maybe a couple times I was able to do it, but even then, like usually the dreams just after that point, they just don't last much longer. Like I run out of things to do, and I still don't feel like I have complete control. Like even though I'm aware of what it is, it still feels like I'm following a story that my brain already planned.
Yeah.
It's weird. And like I don't know, but whenever I can fly in a dream, I feel like it registers with me that it's not normal, so I just try to do it as much as possible.
Yeah, right?
It's like as soon as I've lifted up and stay up, I'm like, all right, cool, this is happening now. So I just keep doing that, not really realizing that it's a dream, but realizing that it's something I can do, and I don't know. Hard to explain. Dreams are just
No,
so cool,
I totally
though.
get that. I go through the same like thought process.
Yeah. It's like I haven't gained enough control to make things happen, but I am aware enough of the situation to make myself do things.
Yeah, like you said, like once you start flying, you're like, man, this isn't normal. Let's keep this gravy train going.
Keep this gravy train. And it's like with that tunnel, like in that particular dream, I just kept going in and out of the tunnel because I just thought it was cool. And it was nice. But then I went into Xerxes, and Xerxes flew out of my arms and went into space, and I was going way too fast, and I couldn't escape the tunnel because then I'd be stuck floating in space forever too, and it was tragic.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Talking about dreams. Oh yeah, he doesn't dream. He doesn't get the. It's like talking about a show that you've never seen before. Walking in on a conversation halfway through. I bet if you were to like try to make yourself sleep a couple times a week, you know, you probably have like the most vivid dreams of all of us, because I read that like staying up for a long time makes your dreams more potent.
I do that a lot.
I don't know how true it is, but and I'm dying.
But I don't know. I just think that I have such vivid dreams in general. I remember them so well, and everything just like it seems like a movie playing out in my head. And when I wake up, I can see the movie coming together, and like sometimes I can fill in the blanks. But for the most part, it's just like scene after scene. The only time it really doesn't make sense is when like all of a sudden I'm one person and then I change into another one. You know?
Yeah, like that one dream you're talking about where like you became an old man.
I'm gonna say that one. I had one dream where I was like at a gas station with my family or something, and then I looked around and I started seeing other gas stations exploding, and I was like, oh no, they're coming for us. And then the gas station I was at exploded, and then the next thing I knew, I like woke up in a different body in like a rehabilitation center.
Zelda, get her.
And I like immediately bonded with someone else who was in the same accident, and they said that they were a little boy or something, but that now they were in the body of this like old man, and I was me, and now I was in the body of this little boy, because like they had to just take our essence and put it in new bodies because we died, and then they like placed us in a new family, and then the old man taught me how to go into the spirit realm. And it was like the Silent Realm and Skyward Sword. Everything's like kind of frozen and blue looking, and it was so weird to walk through it because like the air was just so dense, and I don't know, it's just really weird being in a dream like that. Wow, Mike, just telling her what to do without asking her, saying please or thank you, or wow, what a dick.
Please and thank you. What'd I do?
You're welcome. Told me to move the Zelda.
Oh.
It was a serious moment. He's in the middle of a heated battle here. Can you imagine if Zelda ruined this?
I would never forgive her.
You'd never forgive me for not moving her. It's not her fault. She doesn't know.
No. Don't get penisy. No. No. No!
Next time, alien, that you're like gliding throughout a world instead of walking, and it seems like gravity's different, just try jumping.
Yes.
That's what I always do.
Ah!
Oh, Zelda.
I'm gonna die, but it was very, very much worth it.
At least he's dead.
Yeah, I was poisoned like the whole last half of that boss fight. Oh god.
Fuck you.
That looks disgusting.
It does.
Like the imagery of that.
Like your nails are like popping off.
Ugh. Yeah, barely. Literally like on the edge of death. Like that was the closest that fight has ever been for me.
I'm gonna go glue this back on.
Reminds me of the creature from Stranger Things. Never seen it. Okay, alien, you know what I do when I'm in a dream where I find the capability to fly? Like the other night, in my like Avatar dream when I was like earthbending, I was also able to fly, like not even with a glider. I was just flying like Superman would, you know. And at one point in the dream, I thought I was like being followed, so I like immediately like veered off to the right to get off course of where they would normally go, and then I started running, and then I was just like, whoosh, and then you just gotta like really commit to like jumping into the air, you know, like you really gotta believe that you can fly in your dream.
That's like all it takes. It's just deciding that this is what you're gonna do.
Yeah, you know, and you just need to commit to that action once you've decided that you want to do it. Once you've decided that you want to commit. You know, it was the same with earthbending, you know, like I had never earthbended in a dream before, but in the dream I was like, alright, well, I've seen Avatar. If I smack this wall and then do some hand movements, then earth will come out. And then it worked. You know, it was very, I don't know, I feel like it's good for your brain to train yourself to, like, do certain things while you're sleeping.
So even just like you have to force yourself to believe something, I think that's
It's tough.
good.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's like
Also,
like then you can change your perspective about anything just by making it, like by practicing in dreams and stuff. And like when you're in reality, you can be like, I'm not sad right now, and then all of a sudden you're happy.
Yeah. And yeah, so like lucid dreaming is just good for your brain. Your like, you know, it's like when you watch Adventure Time or a show where they like learn a lesson and then suddenly they can do a thing. You just got to commit to like being able to do a thing, you know? Like you don't need to go through a whole 20-minute episode to learn a lesson. You can just teach it to yourself. Yeah. And like, okay, so you said I can make other things fly and use them to fly, but never actually fly. So Afton taught me this one where like next time you find yourself in a situation like that, like stand perfectly still and like use your ability to lift other things to lift yourself. You know what I mean? Like just kind of imagine your feet lifting off of the ground, and like then you're using telekinesis to make yourself start floating around, you know, like you taught me that one with like one of the dreams you had a while ago.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, don't be holding your fist to her like that. What did I do?
Hector's the boyfriend police tonight.
I know, like you're not gonna thank her or anything. Maybe I'm just too down to earth for flying. Your name is Alien Overlord, man. You can do whatever you want. You can become an alien that suddenly starts flying through space, shooting off in between galaxies and stuff.
Dreams are the best, man. You know what I hate though, and what's the worst is getting like Gorilla Glue on your fingers, because it just like seeps into your fingertips, and then you have like this, like feel my finger, pull my finger. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like.
I hate it. I hate the way it feels, and it never comes off. Like you wash them 30 times, it's still there.
Probably rip the skin off with it.
Oh my god, my sister, when she was like 13 or something, she went to a friend's house and they were putting on fake nails and stuff, and somehow the bottle of nail glue fell on her jeans, on her knee, and the parents thought that it was a good idea to get it off using nail polish remover, so they used nail polish remover and then just tried to rip it off, and they ripped off like all the skin on her knee, like down to the bone. She had to go to the hospital, and like...
Who? On Brittany?
Brittany.
Her parents' friends did that?
Yeah.
Her friends' parents? Her friends' parents did that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hate
She
the
had
imagery.
to go to the hospital so much after, or like, you know, go back and get things fixed and checked up. She has like a huge scar, like this big on her leg, just really bad. Just like ripping off.
Did they get a picture of it?
I remember what it looked like after, like when she came home. It was bad.
God. Moose also check Snap. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'll check it real quick while shit's loading. You and Jake both sent me one, depending on how long they are. Look, Snapchat. Why are you so slow right now? I gotta get here before the game ends. Loads. Whatever's. What? Aren't these already all in meme HQ? I like this one where imagine getting jumped by some gay niggas and one of them says, OMG, yes, Queen Slay, and then it like Google translates it. It's all, I'm pretty sure these are in the meme things. So everyone go check them out. And check Snaps, says Revan. I have like a fucking nose hair that's pissing me off. But yeah, going back to your dreams, Alien, like, yeah, just use your telekinesis to, like, lift yourself up. Or, like, yeah, lift your shoes up and make them be what's helping you fly.
I have to check my cat now.
Don't mind me picking my nose. I'm not picking for bogeys. I'm picking for hair.
That makes it so much better.
Does it?
No.
Okay, so killing that blood beast opened this door right here. I'm pretty sure that's the only way in the game to open the doors to kill that guy, and they don't even tell you that they're connected at all. You'll just sort of notice, you know? So first off, you can jump off this elevator halfway and find a secret area. So now you're, like, traveling on top of the church, and this is, I think, the area where, like, you come into the church.
Look at Zelda.
Oh. Seems like a lot of the times her claws get stuck in the carpet, and then she tries to walk, and then she trips on herself. She's such a cute cat. Treasure chests in this game are so satisfying because they're so much less common than in Dark Souls. I should sell my soul for money. You could do both.
Did I say soul? I meant.
What's up, loco? I don't have a soul to sell. Okay, so check out these guys now. They have little bandages on them wherever you find them. And I just got one that puts little pots on their heads, I think. I could do that one if you like that one more.
Is it okay if I leave the stream for a little bit?
Why?
I have to take care of something.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess. She's gonna miss one of the coolest bosses in the game. Reverend, what did you tell her? Like, why did that snap make her want to leave? My soul belongs to my daddy, Satan. I had an idea where I wanted to make a new Discord account and name it Satan, and then just have him join the Discord for all of October. And then, like, he would be the one to announce, like, when Halloween streams are starting and stuff. I thought it would be a cool idea, but I don't know. I couldn't find a way to make it work consistently throughout the day. Ah! Oh my god! Yeah, hopefully I don't do anything too intense without her. Because I do want her to see, like, most of this game. And what is that thing? Oh, it looked like it was shining, but it might have just been the way I was moving the camera. Yeah. That makes it look like it's on, like, being electrified. It's weird. Secretly an assassin, Judy Gomes. Yeah, okay. Or she's secretly Superman. That's why she didn't want to tell us. The Healing Church Workshop. This game is put together in a really weird way, too. Like, you know, like, you kill the blood-starved beast and you open this tower area. If you go up the tower, you find a door that doesn't get unlocked until, like, the end of the game. And most of the time, I forget to go there, in general. It leads to a really, really cool part of the game. But I always forget to do it because you get the key somewhere random, and then you forget about it. And I think there's another exit, like, halfway up the tower to somewhere else, and then here, if you go all the way down, it leads you to somewhere, and then there's another place halfway down here that goes to somewhere else, and I don't know, there are just so many paths that you can take in this game, and this is one of them. Ah, maybe I shouldn't be doing this without Aftyn. Why did she leave? Why did she leave me? I'll show her eventually. Such a good reveal, though. Why is she gone? Yeah, so guys, fucking look at this shit. Does this look familiar at all? Oh, that's so fucking cool. Just stumbling upon this. And then you start to look at, like, the key places and seeing what's different. Oh, and then you get the clothes. She's missing it all. I don't think she even heard me. Oh yeah, so you get 1/3 of the umbilical cord here. So there are 3 endings to this game. One of them is to say no to a choice at the end of the game. One of them is to say yes to the same choice at the end of the game. And then the third ending is for finding 3 umbilical cord thirds. 1/3 of umbilical cord. There are 4 of these in the game, but you need 3 of them. You gotta eat 3 of them right before you fight the final boss. Okay, so you gotta eat all 3 of them, then say yes, and then work your way toward the first ending, and then you fight like another secret boss that leads to the real ending, which, excuse me, is really, really cool. You know, I like how this game has 3 endings, and, you know, Souls games usually don't. Dark Souls 3, I think, has like 3 or 4 endings even. But, you know, it came out after Bloodborne, so they were taking a lot of inspiration from Bloodborne. Old Hunter Bone, I'm pretty sure I used that to, like, access the DLC. Like, I think I need that in my inventory, and then I do something. Spider-Boy from the Amalgam Comics mentioned earlier. He's Spider-Man and Superboy? Why? Sounds interesting. What are his powers, though? Wouldn't he just be God at that point? Like, they're 2 of, like, the best superheroes, in my opinion. Like, Superman's, like, OP as shit. Spider-Man just has, like, spider senses, and he's got strength and web slinging abilities, and all this shit. Alright, I think that's everything to do here. I activated the lamp, right? Let me just make sure. I did. Can't wait for the new Smash Bros. In December. It comes out in December? Oh my god, that's so much closer than I thought it was. Or, I mean, I guess I forgot that that was even a, that was the release date. It's also Super Soldier, which is Superman and Captain America. Why is it just Superman mixed with Marvel characters? It's weird. Yeah, I'm super hyped for Smash Bros. Like, I'm excited for all the new characters they're continuing to announce. You know, oh Jesus. You know, like last Nintendo Direct, they announced that Isabelle was going to be in it, which is a weird choice, but like I get it. You know. This guy's spooky. Shit. Might not even be that bad if I die here. Damn it. My timing used to be so much better. Why is he a pyromancer? I don't remember this at all. Like, that's, now that I'm thinking of it, that's kind of weird that he's like shooting fires out. Whatever. I'm not Hidetaka Miyazaki. I used to smash so hard. I know, dude. They, like, I don't think they've shown off Skull Kid as an assist trophy yet. I could be wrong about that, but I don't remember. You know, so people are thinking that Shadow is going to be in the game because they haven't shown him off as an assist trophy yet. And Skull Kid would be pretty cool. I don't know, I'm trying to think right now of like who would everyone in chat, like, who's your top pick for Smash 5? Like, who would you most want to see from a Nintendo game? Don't fucking say Goku. Like, I literally hate when people say that. Yeah, this was a mistake. This was a terrible, awful, horrible mistake. Fuck. Yeah, Martha will always be there. Yeah, I feel like Skull Kid's probably my biggest pick too. Just because, like, as his own character, you know, I don't really care about Echo Fighters. They're just there to have more characters fill in space, I guess, you know, like, It's also good that they're calling them Echo Fighters instead of being like, hey, check it out, Lucina's in the game, even though she's the same as Marth. You know, like, it's cool that they're like, hey, Daisy's in the game, but she's a second skin for Peach, you know. Wait for Insurgency on console. I don't even know that. Isaac from Golden Sun. That's another one that I've seen people requesting a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him in. You know, like, now is kind of the time to make another Golden Sun game. Like, honestly. Yeah, and Skull Kid is a pretty good pick now because he was in Hyrule Warriors, you know, so he has things that he can do instead of just kind of making up some shit. Navi, fuck that. If she was an Echo Fighter for, like, I don't know, or like a different skin of Link. Is Young Link gonna be in this game? Are they gonna have Link, Young Link, and Toon Link? There's way too many Link. I really want them to put Linkle in as an Echo Fighter for Link. Like, I don't see any reason not to do that. Oh shit. Oh, Afton is missing so much cool shit. So I just died, like, I guess close enough to a certain type of enemy. It looks the worst in my opinion. I just died next to a certain type of enemy that, like, literally kidnaps me when it kills me. So instead of waking up at the last bonfire, I wake up in prison. Dark. He's so... He looks like he's just trying to be, like, so edgy. You know, it's hard to take characters like that seriously, kind of. Af? Are you almost done? Okay. I don't know what she's doing. Unless she's missing some cool shit. Surreptitiously. They toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. And they probably think that the moon is like a great one or something, because all the great ones that come down come from the sky. What else is in the sky? The moon.
In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
Okay, there's a quest line I can do with this girl that I do not remember.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods. Oh, please don't. Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember what to do. I think I need to, like, be wearing her outfit, which I don't have. Yeah, you need, like, a church outfit like that one. And I think if you talk to her while you're wearing that, then she'll talk to you and you can, like, send her to the church, I think? Like, the hub area? Yeah, dude, cosplay Winter Soldier. That'd be badass. Like, get a big fake metal arm that you can swing around at people as a weapon. I don't just open the jail from the inside. He's a new Titans character. Dude, the new Titans movie looks so fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't even know what they're trying to do at this point with Teen Titans. Or with DC, I mean, you know, like, after Justice League, they're like, alright, what else we got? Teen Titans? Alright, let's fuck that up too. You know, like... I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe the trailer is just painting it in an awful way. I don't know. Nice. That lets me upgrade my weapon. And... So this lamp you actually find later in the game, except it's, like, inaccessible unless you... come in from the way that I came in. Otherwise, like, because you come here normally later on in the game, it's just coming here early lets you fight an optional boss. Nightmarish rituals, crave of a newborn, find one and silence its harrowing cry. Hmm. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Gonna mute the microphone for loud noise purposes, like cats and such, not me. I'll be right back. Rev, you did not ruin the stream. Don't worry about it. Hashtag not stopping. Murder is murder. Let me catch up on chat because some shit probably happened. Yeah, fuck Batman. No explanation needed. My mom told me this. Oh yeah. No, from the Titans trailer.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Robin's like, fuck Batman. Even though it takes place in the same world as Justice League and Batman is thing in there. I don't know what he's doing.
You guys get on tangents about Marvel and DC a lot.
Yeah, I like it. So much stuff that I don't want to read about Marvel. Okay, so I'm glad you guys had something to talk about in the downtime. So, okay, so I went down a hole and I got killed by a guy who kidnapped me and brought me to jail. And that was something I wanted to do earlier, but it's cool because one of those guys, they like bring you to jail, and now I'm in this area, which I end up coming to like later in the game, but you can access it early to fight a hidden boss.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah, so let me show you the jail so you can get like a full picture of where I came from. And
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
where did you come from?
Back to speed metal.
I was trying to think of a rhyme and I just couldn't. So he kidnaps me and I wake up in here. And I somehow just open the door with no fucking problems. Then there's a girl crying down there that I can't do anything about. And
You can't help women who cry. Just gotta let them cry it out for a while and come back later.
Oh shit. So I'm in this like whole new area. Pretty sure I'm still in the main Yarnum area.
Yarnum. Yeah, I'm fine, Robin. Thank you.
So many blood vials and pebbles and bullets. Oh, fuck these guys. So you come right through here, and then get this. Get this, right? Get, do I want to summon it? So, no, I'm probably fine.
Why does he have an orange shoe?
It's a summon sign, like in Dark Souls.
Oh, you can summon a friend.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
yeah, so this is like an NPC summon because they added those with the DLC, and then other times you'll find things that look like that except they're for people summons.
Are they like a
think.
different color or anything?
I don't know. I don't really remember. Also, check this shit out. Ready? It's like, what is this big blob of mush down here?
It's a lightning.
Ow!
It's like in Breath of the Wild when you got those big Stalfos guys that are
Yeah.
just like they brought to life by lightning.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I like how there's one of those that has like a sword stuck in his head, and it has to get struck by lightning to come to life.
I'm already a little disappointed though that this boss looks a lot like the first one, and that the other boss that you fight looks a lot like the last one. It seems like a lot of them are gonna look the same.
Which other boss?
The hunter.
Oh. Yeah, well, the hunter was at least like a humanoid, and then he was like a humanoid werewolf.
Yeah.
And the first one was
got
pretty
really big.
cool.
Yeah.
This guy's this, similar. He's more.
He's like the lightning version.
Yeah, he's more agile and more electric.
Yeah, and he's different looking. Like he looks less like a wolf and more like a, I don't know, like a giant. Just like a giant.
Just
Sounded like
a
I was gonna
giant.
say more, but not.
Yeah, and then I don't know, and then the blood-starved beast was just like a gross poison beast. At least like they're all beasts, but they're still slightly different enough that they're interesting, and they have different gimmicks. Poison one's definitely the worst because poison is always the worst thing in any RPG. Let's just sneak in here. I think the key to killing this guy is to attack the Grundle.
It's always the key.
Fuck off. Like, I don't know why that hit me. I don't know why. Oh, looks like my dog. It's one thing I don't like about Batman. Oh, a whole bunch of...
That's one thing.
I can understand how he spares most of the villains because most of them are usually not dangerous in a collateral way, but guys like Pig and Joker, they aren't, and honestly most people like them. Most people would probably care less or even applaud if they were eliminated from Gotham. Yeah, you know, it kind of bugged me at the end of Dark Knight. Spoilers? It's an old movie. You know Batman's
He's
not
just like, I'm gonna hide for 3 years.
No, like, I don't even remember what happens with the Joker, but he doesn't... Batman doesn't, like, try to kill him. He never goes for the kill shot, even when he could, you know? And it is annoying to see Batman. That's something cool about Justice League Batman, that, you know, they made him, like, not give a shit and start killing people, but also, like, I don't know, like, a lot of people have said, like in Justice League and Batman vs Superman, it's like, this is what Batman, fuck, it dealt so much damage.
No, you didn't.
He dealt so much damage.
Oh.
Like, in one hit, he killed me, pretty much.
I thought you said I dealt so much damage. And I was like, you hit him
dealt
once.
I dealt like 4 damage. No, and people were saying, like, this is how Batman is meant to fight, being badass and shit. And then, like, in all the cartoons and most of the comics, you know, he never kills people. And then you see fight scenes from Justice League and Batman vs Superman, he's straight up just shooting people with guns and slamming their heads into the ground. And then there's one scene.
This is the dark Batman.
Then there's one scene of him, like, grabbing a guy by, like, the collar and throwing him on the ground, and then you see him punch him really hard in the face, like 5 times in a row. He's just pummeling the guy.
For, like, is there any particular reason he hates this guy so much?
No, he's just in a fight scene, and then he's like, bam, bam, he's punching guys, and he grabs this one guy and throws him on the ground, and then you just see him go like this from, like...
Needless brutality is never admirable.
I know! Batman has no honor in that movie. And then fucking...
Like, I don't know, I'd get it more if he did something horrible to him, like he's the murderer of parents.
Who did murder his parents? Does it change, like... Does it change in, like, every story? Yeah. It's just annoying. Once you get into his grundle, you can kind of stomach him for a long time.
Now that I'm seeing him more, he is a lot different than the first guy.
Yeah, his face is more like a skull.
And he, like, crawls more in a menacingly way rather than, like, hopping around.
Yeah, and his, like, hind leg. Like, the first guy had, like, hind legs and 2 big arms and, and a creepy face. The Bloodstar Beast was more, like, animalistic on all 4s with a weird head flappy fold thing.
Head flappy fold.
The Hunter was, like, pretty humanoid. It had, like, it was, like, a classic kind of lichen wolf kind of thing. And this guy's kind of like a zombie, an electro zombie wolf. I'm also glad that the fight is not very far from the bonfire. I mean, the lantern, the lamp. Joker. Wait, what? If you're not into reading, you can watch Comic Historian on YouTube. He has a 2.5-hour video of it, of who killed Joe Chill, killed Thomas and Martha Wayne. Joe Chill. Is he a supervillain? Does he come back as, like, a villain? That's new. Dead.
There. If you want, we can stop.
Do you want to stop?
A little bit.
Yeah, we have... You can... Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think. If it lets me leave this area just by leaving through the...
Alien Overlord even says it's time for bed.
What time is it where you are, Alien? If I can leave from this area, like if I can go somewhere else, then we can end it right here. But if not, I kind of want to
play tomorrow
this guy.
even.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An extra stream this week.
Yeah, because I wanted for October to have 4 days a week of streaming. Cool. Just fart.
I did. On stream.
For everyone to see. He's just a low life.
See a little puff cloud coming up from the side.
It's 9:03. Ah, you're weak. But you also have 2 jobs and
I have
podcasts,
3.
so
Yeah.
I.
It's 10:04 here, so I
Yeah.
guess we're an hour and 1 minute apart.
There's a lot of people in like the one time zone over time zone that watch the stream, which is nice. Because like when I say I'll start streaming at 7, that's
It's
6
only
for
like
them.
an hour behind.
Yeah. Okay, so now that I know I can comfortably come out here, I'm fine with stopping here. Otherwise, I would have wanted to kill that boss, but I will come back later. And after I kill this next story boss, we're at like the next big area. Like we're outside of Yharnam after that.
I want to go there.
I want to
I
go
want
to
to go
there.
to there.
I
I
can
want to see what else this game has.
Yeah, okay, I can try fighting it once.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta kind of go on a trek. Do you mind?
No.
I also get to show you another cool thing that I found while you were in the other room. Long time no see. Broken!
Broken.
How you doing, Broken?
Hey.
Is
Miss you.
school keeping you busy? Hasn't been a while. We'll try and come around more often. Thank you, Alien. It's always good to see you come in. Yeah, okay, so I unlocked the 3rd. Nico Deathcore joined the Moose Crew. Thank you for the follow, man.
Welcome.
How you doing? If you feel like talking in chat. Also, you know how we've been using the stone to travel?
Mm-hmm.
I unlocked this stone to
Shit.
travel.
You can go to a new place now?
Oh yeah, two new areas. How are y'all? We're pretty good. Had a nice sushi date.
Yeah.
You know, and then started streaming.
And the stream's been good.
Yeah, for the most part. And
How are you?
Yeah.
How have you been?
How
How's
you doing?
school life and work?
the big 3.
Right? That's what he always says about this shirt. I got it for him for like Christmas last year, and he was like, "I'm gonna look like Dexter."
Yeah, I know. Like every time I wear it, like it's got the long sleeves and the buttons. It straight up looks like a Dexter's kill shirt, and that kind of adds to it for me because I love Dexter, but I'm not gonna kill anyone in it. Okay, so check this shit out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went through the door that was opened by killing the blood-starved beast. I went through an elevator, and then I came down here, and then I fell onto this specific platform, which is very out of the way. And then you come down here, and you walk down here, and then you find the abandoned old workshop. Right?
Beautiful.
It's the straight-up hub world, except in real life. Right?
That's cool.
Right? And so there's the doll. Well,
So
that's
you've
what
just
she's
like come
supposed to be.
around here in a different way?
Yeah, so like this area is the hunter's dream. Like whenever you go to the hub world, you're going into a dream.
But this is it in actual.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Right? This is like where all the hunters would like make and get all their weapons from, you know? And then you can find the doll, who's an actual doll. She never comes to life because she's just a doll.
But in your dream, she's not.
Yeah, in my dream I can fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
You find her comb right here, which you can give to her, which I have not done yet. You find the old hunter bone right here, which I'm pretty sure is how you access the DLC. And then there's a chest right here that it gives you the doll clothes. You get the doll set.
Can you wear it?
Yeah.
Wear it. Aw, you're so ugly.
I look like a creepy, gross grandma.
You do. You're like the big bad wolf dressed as the grandma.
That's exactly what I look like. Oh yeah, and over here on this table I found 1/3 of umbilical cord. So I explained it to the chat, but there are 4 of these in the game, and you need 3 of them to unlock the secret 3rd ending.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that.
Because it's only a 3rd. You need the full umbilical cord. Is the secret ending like in the womb or something?
I don't want to say
Okay.
anything. It's weird, I'll tell you that much. I don't even fully understand it right now. Like, I never have. Oh, see you, Alien.
Bye, Alien. Have a good sleep.
Ta-ta for now. We say that all the time.
Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, peace out.
Life is just busy as fuck. You know how it goes. Get into a cycle, then you just go.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I just started my old job again on weekends, so I'm hoping that, like, that'll just make life kind of go. You know, I'm making money Monday through Friday. I get to stream. You get a ton of time to do your work. You know, I'm hoping that this just adds like that extra bit of structure that we probably need.
Yeah, because like for a while we were just
Kinda,
doing what we needed to do
Yeah.
and sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
so that
like,
wasn't really
oh,
like.
gotta clean, gotta take out the trash, you know.
Gotta get the work done. Now we
Gonna-
gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Gotta do my hair, do my makeup.
Makeup straight up. It's a good song. Bed Piece by Childish Gambino and girl, whose name I don't remember.
It's mostly by girl featuring Childish
Yeah,
Gambino.
yeah.
You guys see that?
What?
Wrap my hair around my nose.
It's not good. You're gonna cut off circulation. You're gonna have to cut your nose off.
Good.
No.
Okay, I'm done ranting about Batman.
Numbing mist.
But all I'm saying is that Punisher should have just said, think about how many fathers and mothers this guy has killed, then popped a Joker while Batman cries.
I know, like Batman's like he's killed thousands, but I can't kill him. It's not heroic. And it's like, okay.
I have cranberry grape juice. Is that good enough?
I have a blue Hawaiian Rush, which is basically just Red Bull.
Should probably be drinking water.
I need energy.
And after you're gonna stop streaming soon.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be drinking this now. Is that hammer? Yeah. So my weapon is it's a long sword.
Or a hammer.
Or a hammer. You sheath it, and now it's a great hammer.
I'm really curious about the writing that's on the side of the hammer.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if anyone's ever translated it.
Huh?
Kind of just looks like nonsense gibberish, but it
doesn't
could mean something. I don't know. Yeah, look at this though. I learned how to do a cool combo where like bam, bam.
Oh, she looks so like happy.
She's never paying attention when I need her to.
What?
Like, oh, what's Mimsy doing over there?
I was stretching. I happened to notice how perfect she was.
Forgot what I was just doing. Going somewhere. I just unlocked a shortcut, so now I don't have to go through that long ass area. And I don't know why I did that. But I opened this gate. So now I can run straight from the shop right over to the boss. Which is, wait for it. Wait for it.
Waiting for?
Right up there.
Ah, I see.
And you get a bunch of like weird cult enemies around here. They're creepy. Woo. If he does, he won't stop. That's why you should trust someone like Jason or Frank, who are methodical with targeting. I know, he just needs to trust more people to kill when needed. He doesn't have to be the one to do it. IDK, if you all got my message earlier, but happy Halloween. Yeah, yeah, we did. It's good that you're trying again. Yeah, happy Halloween for the next 31 days.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, this is one of my favorite bosses, but also one of the toughest.
Is she hot?
She is.
Yes.
She's the hottest character in the game.
And that's why she's your favorite, I bet.
Yeah, sure. You'll see. she'll see.
I bet he's lying to me. She's not even hot.
Does she look hot yet?
She kind of looks hot. It looks like there's potential. Is she pregnant?
I don't know. I don't know if they ever make a
baby bump.
I don't know if they ever make a point to say that.
I didn't mean that as like an offensive or fat.
Yeah, she's fat
I
as
just
fuck.
meant it
Oh,
looked like.
here she goes. Oh, she exploded.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, she's so hot. Clutching
If that's
her,
what you're into.
clutching her amulet with her big meaty claws.
She should make ASMR with those nails.
Ugh. See, this is a creative looking beast.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. If I saw something like that, I would tame it and make it my dragon. I would fly around on her.
So like I said,
She sounds miserable.
I know, she's just cursed with the blood, and I don't even remember her lore, but it's sad.
Looks like she came here to pray or something. I wish that you got to see her before she changed.
I know, it just kind of leaves her in mystery.
I wonder if Hector knows more about her.
Yeah, Hector, what do you know about this bitch right here?
Just got Assassin's Creed, so expect snaps.
Oh, Jesus. Says who?
Expect.
Wait, Odyssey, I would assume? Ah! Oh, is that me dead? Ah, fucker. Do you want me to try again?
If you'd like, yeah.
I have 9 vials left? That's some bullshit.
Let's stop.
Let's stop? Yeah, okay. So 3.5 hour stream. Is Ethan coming over?
I don't know.
He might be coming over after. So we're going to end the stream for tonight. I think we got a pretty good amount of stuff done. You know, usually I get to the Blood-Starved Beast and then just sort of give up. Pac-Man!
Did you know
Thank you for the follow. Do you know
that Pac-Man was actually originally called Puck-Man?
You think it was because he looks like a hockey puck, but in Japan, paku paku means to flap your mouth.
They decided to change it because they realized that it's too easy to vandalize Puck-Man into Fuckman.
Scratch out the P and turn it into an F or whatever. Yeah, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for
yeah, so normally I would play this game up until I get to the Blood-Starved Beast, and then I rage quit for a little while. But I'm glad I beat him. I'm glad I beat like every boss up to this point, except for Lightning Man and Hot Girl.
Hot girl.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she's hot.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, Hector, do you have any... is Hector even here anymore?
Nah, and like Logic says Hector gone, I think.
That's too bad.
I know. Broken just got here and we're leaving.
I know, sorry.
You'll have to come tomorrow or Wednesday or Friday, whenever we stream next.
Yeah, we might stream tomorrow, because I would like to do it 4 times a day... 4 times a week.
4 times a day on the daily.
4 times a week, so that way we can, because like that's like 12 October streams. I have so much more shit that I want to do than 12 streams worth, you know. So I'd really like to be able to.
Oh well, following people has gotten that conversation going more than once. It's from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, like
I'm sure you know.
Word for word. Yeah, I would like to, but you know it'll depend. Definitely Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would really like to try for Tuesday or Thursdays, randomly. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Because like this game, I don't know how long it'll take us. This is kind of the hump in the game where I get stuck a lot. Like Vicar Amelia is a really tough boss, but then after her, she's pretty fine. The game's pretty fine for a while.
I think you'll get right through it next time we play.
I hope, yeah.
Actually, just a quick break is all you need.
I don't know. It's refreshes your brain and just gets you to think about it.
It's a red D.
Forgive my comics rant, by the way. Don't worry about it, Loco. We have people ranting about everything.
I know.
I love it all.
Yeah, I want to go back and read it at some point.
Got it 4 days early? How'd you do that? Sweet. Cuck now has negative connotations. What? Did I say cuck? Puckman?
Cuckman.
Forget. Well played. Yes. Okay. So we are done for tonight. Like I said, potentially tomorrow. But for now, we're off. So we will see you.
When we see you.
We'll see you when we see you. And if we don't see you tonight, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. That rhymes almost a little bit, except night don't rhyme with night. So. Okay, so thank you everyone, and we'll see you on another day. So bye. Ta-ta.
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 For now.